Let's do this. Oh, also, in case it matters, well, it should matter because this guy does good work. Uh, guy I was listening to, his name is Tori Fagerheim? Tor? Tor? Toy? Tori Fagerheim. I'm probably not saying that right, but that's the music that I'm listening to at the start. I want to make sure and shout out the artist and all that good stuff. Okay, let's get this party mix started. Okay, here we go. Couple things off. There are a lot more steps to launching now with all this extra streaming stuff I'm doing. Gonna have to get better at it. Hopefully this changes them. That would be great. I get the feeling it's not going to. Because I have been having pretty terrible luck with the thing lately. Is it recent? Oh. I like how it says in yellow, this is not a warning. Then why is it in yellow? Oh well. Okay, I think I'm good to go. What? Why is everyone over there? Oh, he changed it already. Wasn't supposed to change that yet. Adjust everything. Oh. Sorry, Chad, I didn't know he changed it already. That there. Small. Here we go. Smaller. Yes. That there. Boom. That looks pretty good. Okay, I think that's good. Everything looks good. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm probably have to do it all over again. But, alright, let's do this.
Go.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings
Hi.
and salutations.
What's up, old man?
Greetings.
Okay. I don't know why people called me old, but that's fine.
Oh.
What's up, Gramps?
If it makes you feel any better, my friends keep calling me a grandma just because I go to bed at a responsible time.
Greetings, ethereal agent.
Nodders.
Long has it been since the last sunrise?
I have
like
a
it.
question.
Anyway, Hello, everyone. Greetings, salutations, and good morrow. Welcome to episode 10 of Edge of Twilight, Path of Hades. Uh, so, special announcements. Unfortunately, this will be Astra's last game. So we'll be doing a lot of role-playing stuff between Ira and Melee, and basically doing their exit roleplay and setting up their epilogue. And then we will be continuing the story as per normal. In the meantime, would any of my lovely players like to give me a recap?
We literally didn't play last time.
Okay. I meant
We didn't play. There's
You
the
could
recap.
recap the previous
that's
one.
what I meant, is what happened last time, because I just sent this out to new people. You know, we're
Zero.
on.
I'll give you like a TLDR of the campaign.
Oh
Sure.
gosh.
That sounds good. Hit me with it.
Okay. So we all awokened on Conflux, a random ship on Verum that was a cedar vessel sucking mana. We all awakened in new bodies. We fucked around on Conflux for a while to the point that we were actually teleported from Conflux onto the Twilight Station. Two chucklefucks within the party, Melee and Ira, decided to release Folly, the Unbranded, which was originally thought to be, the Folly of Maltos.
Yes, correct.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
The Folly of Maltos, but it is actually a person that was made from a hand of Taladon. So that was released, and the Twilight Station exploded into smithereens. As we escaped, we crash landed on Dragonstar. We helped fix a fissure in the dragon dream. That happened, and then Effie stole from dragons. Then we got banished from Dragonstar. We went to the Shattered Gate, saw Inu. Inu gave us a ship, and we've been zip-zapping around the universe. Where we found out that Folly has been hiding on Band. We've spent a lot of time traveling around space, and we finally landed on Band.
That'll do. Inspiration for you. All right.
Thank you.
As such, as the party has landed, and they find themselves once again on Band, or not once again, but finally on Band, as they land, it is at this time that Goldenveer speaks into Ira's mind and warns him of the folly. Where is Golden?
Yeah, where is my big baby
Where
boy?
did I put him?
The guy who's ancient, he's actually like 10,000 years old.
Nah, he's my baby boy.
Oh,
He's
no.
always, even in my heart, he's always a baby boy.
Bro, Ira had to teach him how to shit.
I literally had to teach him how to shit, dude. Like,
Forgot about that.
Okay.
Poop Smith.
Hoop Smith. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
the Poop Smith. All right, here we go. Goldenveer will speak into Ira's mind as they have landed upon Band. Ryder!
Hey. Huh? Yeah?
He will scream into Ira's mind. I have terrible news!
Okay. And that news is?
My people are under siege.
You
Their
mean
dream,
like,
their dream sends me nightmares.
what do you mean under siege? You mean from like the navigators? Like what are we from who? You can see Ira kind of starts to pace a little bit. He's pacing.
Goldenveer will explain. It would seem that some time after you and your companions have left, Dragonstar has been besieged by these creatures. They are losing Ira. They need us.
So you're saying we have to go? As he kind of stops pacing and he stands where he's at, looking down at his hands. But what about everyone else here? What about Melee? As he kind of looks up to her slightly.
Goldenveer will say, concerning yourself with the poor is not the right move at this time. Their mission is also important. They seek to right a great wrong from the past. But our people will not last. The planet,
Ira,
this band is large. It could take them years to find what they look for. Our people are dying. The ancient blood is being spilt. Whatever these creatures are, they are there because of what has occurred. You are a dragon rider, a knight of the highest order.
Ira gives a nod, understanding that this is something that needs to be done. I understand. Here. Give me a moment to gather my items, say my woes, and we can head out soon.
I will await you at the vessel.
Thank you. Ira takes a deep breath as he looks. I'm gonna say he was pacing around in that area where Melee and him are, and he starts to walk back towards Melee, giving a soft puff. I needed to go discuss some things with the rest of the group,
Yeah.
and then
All right.
I'll speak to you soon.
So
as-
you don't want me there with the rest of the group?
No, I need you to stay over here. I will speak to you soon. As he gives a quick nod, and he turns and he starts to walk to the rest of the group, and quite of a quickened pace.
Okay.
As you approach, what is currently happening is the group is in the midst of setting up camp for their first night in band, as they have traveled for a day trying to find some semblance of this keeper that they are seeking, which we'll go over all that stuff momentarily, but that is essentially what the scene is, so go ahead. Let me move all these goddamn animals.
Where are you putting my baby?
They're just right there. They're just...
Put this one next to me. Yes.
I like to imagine that he has a pink collar with spikes. He's
Yes.
dazzled and everything.
Ira kind of walks into the camp. His demeanor is less spiffy as it normally is, as he is messing with his hands. And he walks over to Syrah first. What is she doing?
What are we doing discussing logistics? She'd actually be serious then. She wouldn't be playing with her dog. Rab, 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 here's where we should go. Rab, 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 rab.
Luca
Oh.
would be trying to build a fire.
Oh, good.
Ira kinda,
Survival skills.
Effie's
Yes.
jiggling her boobies around.
very good. Ira leans down and he's puts a hand onto her shoulder. Granted, he's never really touched Syrah before.
She gets
Nor-
very excited.
Hey, Syrah, can I speak to you
Yes.
in private?
Oh. Yes.
And Ira walks over to the horsies, dragging her over. Not really dragging, but
She'll slither over and give her
he
dog
slither.
a friendly slap on the face.
Handsome. I will be departing soon. And he's saying this in a more lower tone. So no one else can say if you want, but I will be parting.
For what?
Dragonstar is
What?
under siege, and I'm required as a knight to go aid my people and wanted to give my goodbyes, because this is most likely the last time I will see any of you. As his breath is kind of shaky, he's gripping his claws. I just wanted to say thank you for being one of the best wizards I've met in my lifetime.
She gets distracted by the compliment.
And I really hope whatever you guys are going to be doing after band will aid you well. And you take care of everyone here. Please. And
She's
please
still
make sure-
preening.
and please make sure Maylee will be taken care of.
She'll shine up some of her horns, preening. Oh, wait, sorry. She refocuses. Under siege. We were just there, by who?
I'm not quite sure. Gordonvia mentioned some sort of creatures, but as far as I know, that we are losing.
She'll scowl. Dragons can't lose. What's happening?
They are. The blood of my people are being spilt as we speak. And I do not have much time to stay here.
Well, should we all go back?
No. I need you to please focus on the mission. We've made it so far to band, and returning back to Dragonstar would be a waste of resource on our part. I can travel back to Dragonstar on my own.
They do need a human to lead them.
Something of the sort. He kind of looks back towards his little wings.
She'll fluff up his ear feathers with her human hands.
He seems kind of annoyed at that, but he's like, okay, whatever.
You'll be perfect. It's like a doting mother, adjusting their son going to prom for the first time. Oh, but you're leaving. And she'll go back to frowning.
Yes.
And she'll feel something in her corrupted heart. I do not wish to see you go.
I don't wish to see myself go either. I just wanted to put you aside first to say my goodbyes to you first.
She starts preening again that she was the first. What a yo-yo experience this is for her.
What an emotional roller coaster.
Ira notices her stupid preening, and he kind of gives an eye roll. I think you've preened enough.
Oh.
Your horns look incredibly shiny. He points to her horns.
Well, she just looks delightful. Oh, then she remembers this is supposed to be serious.
Well, I'm going to let you go back to your fire. I would rather that you keep this away from Maylee until I can tell her myself.
She'll reach out. Is his hand still on her shoulder?
His hands are kind of closer to his stomach now. He's fiddling with his claws, messing with the parts of his glove.
She'd reach out with her right hand and just close it over one of those fiddling hands to still it. Ira, I will miss you. I know when we met you were... She'll cock her head to the side. Young, I suppose. But the amount of growth I've watched you go through is... She'll give him a small smile. I appreciate everything you've done for me. You always look past what was on the outside.
Thank you. I'm going to miss you too. You're the first devilish fiend that I've called a friend. And I mean that with a lot of niceness in my voice. And he kind of gives a uneasy chuckle. Keep everyone safe. Don't challenge idiots who can kick your ass, please. And he kind of references to the individual who almost kicked her ass.
who violently did
Yeah,
multiple
no, he
times.
did. And please, be careful. All of you. I need to go speak with the rest.
You know how to contact me. If the dragons need help.
I do. And I will use that as a last resort.
She'll nod at him.
Ira gives a slight, respectful bow as he takes one of his feathers from his cloak and hands it to her.
She gets really excited. She overlays it one of her horns.
Just a remembrance of
She'll,
my birdie ways.
she'll pat her her new robe. You're always with me, Ira.
Thank you. And he steps away, giving another slight bow, and heads over to Luca.
When
Oh
you
boy.
walk up to him, he's squatting down in front of a pile of rocks and sticks, and he's trying to rub sticks together to start a fire. Try to do survival check while he's kind of busy and distracted.
Oh no, you're fucking galling right now.
So instead, he just taps two sticks together, and then before you know it, it's a plume of smoke, and then there's a fire that starts. Oh, there I go. I succeeded.
Ira
And
goes
he's like
a
happy with his work.
little clap as he leans down, watching across the look
you
fire.
made.
Wow,
Oh,
wow! Looking
look how
across.
precious it is.
Production value. I'm sorry.
He crouches down, kind of looking across the lit fire towards the Harlequin mask and observing Luca in a way. Hi, Luca.
Oh, yes. Ira friend.
He frowns almost at that. I want to let you know that I am leaving. And I'm not quite sure if you
Leaving?
understand what that means. With your
Leaving
state.
where?
I'm leaving back to Dragonstar.
Dragonstar. Why?
My people are under siege, and they need my aid. So I must be departing soon. And I just wanted
Oh.
to say goodbye.
But you'll be back, right? You're not going too far. Well, it is far, technically.
No. I won't be back. This is the final time that you will see me. I'm never going to see you again. Maybe.
At that.
What the fuck?
At that.
Never gonna see you again, maybe.
Damn! Luca just looks at Ira for a very long time, and he doesn't seem to move or accent anything for maybe about 30 seconds to a minute. But about that time after passes, Ira can see the mask sort of morph into something else. But instead of the usual smiling face his mask currently is, it turns to one of a frown and downturned eyes. And he walks over to Ira. For the last time, you can't leave. I just got back from cloud school.
Ira kind of laughs at that. I'm not quite sure.
No, you can't leave. And he starts grabbing at you. You can't see it, but you can feel that there are tears falling down his cheeks. He starts grabbing at your armor and your collar. You can't leave, Ira. No,
Ira,
not like this.
Ira quickly puts.
Did you know?
He quickly
Looks
puts the
at
hand over
Effie.
where he thinks the mouth is. He's like,
Effie's too busy looking at her own tits.
I need you to calm down.
No.
Melee doesn't know I'm leaving yet. I'm sorry.
Well,
I have
what?
no choice.
She did me! She's your girlfriend!
He removes his hand from his mouth. I'm sorry. I know. If I don't have
She's
a
your
choice.
girlfriend!
I know. She's going to know, but I don't have a choice. If I had a choice, I would stay. My people, they're being slaughtered and murdered, and from creatures I do not know. And I just want to say my goodbyes to you because you've been with me since the beginning. And he kind of takes Luca's hands off his armor.
He's tried to wrap himself around you. He's not letting go at this point. You can't leave. No, not like this. And I don't know if I could do a strength check to see
Oh
how
my
strong
God.
he's able to hold on to.
You can make athletics check against each other.
I
Okay.
won't. Iris is not going to combat
You're technically grappling him.
it.
Wait, where is athletics
Fine.
here?
Here, I will.
There
yeah,
you
just
are.
just for the fucks of it, I will also do it.
He's trying to climb up on you like a monkey because you're taller than him.
Ira kind of tries, sees that Luca's trying to monkey climb him as he quickly grabs him down and puts him back on the ground
No!
and gives him a very tight hug. Almost a very warm embrace. Luca, I have no choice. I have to leave. And I wish I could
Luca.
stay longer. But I can't. I need you to understand that.
For a moment, after he's effectively restrained, you feel him just still for a bit. And he just hugs you. Gently this time. Like the familiar hug that he had given you back into the dream when they were being bros. And it's a hug of understanding and slow acceptance.
Sorry. You were very good to
You'll
me.
be back. You might be back, right?
Can't promise that, but I'll try. But this might be the final goodbye. You were truly a good cleric to me, and a very good friend. I don't know if I would have been the person I am today without you. So please, take care of yourself. Keep being who you are. And don't change for anyone. He
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
he kind of gives him kind of nestles his head into the crook of Luca's neck. Luca can feel tears staining his cheeks.
Give me 1 second.
I'm giving you 1 second.
Okay. You feel Luca hug him tighter, but then slowly push him away. And as he's face to face in front of him, the mask is once again Luca's face. The shiny, uncanny valley look of it. I understand. But I'm sad to see you go. This is something you must do, and I can't stop you. And he reaches up. It's not in his new art yet, but he reaches up, and on his collar, there is the teddy bear. But it's just the head, and he just holds on to it. And he squeezes it. But when he squeezes it, a blast of water comes out So you could try to dodge this if you want.
Dude, absolutely. How do I dodge that shit?
Dexterity saving
That's-
throw. That's
God. Oh, I have a dex. Hopefully it works. Yeah, it works. Ira like notices the water squish out of the teddy bear as he like moves out of the way and like quickly like taps on the teddy bear's head. Well, that's that.
Well, I had to get one joke in.
Well, you did, and it worked.
And
Like, kind of.
no, it ultimately failed. And slowly, as the edges of where the mask would be from his face, or where it would join, it starts to slowly revert back to the normal mask, but before his Luca's face disappears. Take care, Ira. Whenever we see each other again. Hopefully then we will both be stronger, better, able, and of course, carry each other wherever we go. And then his face clears to this normal face of the Harlequin mask. It isn't happy, it isn't sad, but it's just normal.
Ira gives a nod. Well, I guess I'll see you soon. And he plucks another feather from his cape and hands it over to Luca.
He
As
takes
he-
it.
And he backs up, and walks over to Effie.
hey.
He'll go back down his fire.
You just see Effie. She has a mage hand that's propping up one boob close up to her face, and then her regular hand also grabbing another boob and holding it close up to her face, and she's expecting them for imperfections.
Ira kind of puts a hand over his eyes as he gives a big puff. Effie, may I speak
Yeah.
to you?
Sure. Where's Maylee? Is she safe? Is she all right?
She's fine. She's resting and she's fine. I just need to discuss with you about something a little more important. Can you please put down your breasts? As he kind of sprinkles.
Sorry. Could you
So
please
Effie-
put down your breasts?
Effie kind of looks up at him with like a sharp glare. Me? Put down my breasts, Ira. Do you know who you are talking to?
Yes, I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Effie, the mega captain. And I need
Excuse me? That's Giga to you.
Giga captain.
Thank
and
you.
I need you to please put down your breasts. This is a conversation. I do not.
Please.
I want to be able to look at your face without
Please.
having to worry about looking at your girls. As he
Okay. But you said you're talking to Effie, but what if and she decides to transform into old Sano? What if you're talking to old Sano?
No, and he kind of like puts both of his hands over his face. Effie, this isn't a conversation. I want to be talking to old Sano. I want to be talking to you.
Yeah, but Ludicus is fire crotch. And she points.
No, Effie, I'm leaving.
What? And she transforms back into herself.
I'm leaving.
What do you mean?
And he kind of removes his hands from his face. I'm having to return back to Dragonstar. My planet is under siege and my people are dying.
Are we not your people?
You are my people, and you're my family. But I have no choice. The planet that I should be calling home is under siege. And I'm having to return to defend what my oath says I have to. But my oath is towards Gordonvere. You guys are my family, my home. But this is something I have to do. And I don't
Thought you were coming here to fix Fix
I
what
know.
was broken.
I know. I was coming here to help fix a mistake that I started, but I have no choice. I'm not trying to run. I'm not trying to abandon anyone. I'm simply trying to fix more mistakes before it's too late.
But you know, if we don't fix this one, the entire sector is going to be destroyed.
You guys can fix this one. I need to fix my Godunvius planet before, if we do succeed, so he can have a home to go back to. So Melee and I can have a home to go back to.
Have you even asked Melee if she wants to live there?
Hoping. He kind of ponders.
Look, Ira, as a girl in a long distance relationship, you know, with suckle cues, there's a lot of things that you need to consider here, okay? First of all, you're going to be very busy. I'm assuming with your dragon quest. Yeah?
Hmm.
And Melee is also going to hopefully be busy helping fix also your mistake here on Band.
Hmm.
It is very hard to be in a long distance relationship. She kind of pulls out her Seckle phone and you see her eyes start welling up, seeing the last read message was from several weeks ago.
No! Bro.
Hold on, ellipses?
Effie, her eyes brighten and widen a little bit.
Ellipses gone.
And she lets out a deep sigh and you see the tears return to her eyes. Ira, this is very hard. And for me, my relationship with Suckle Cues, I knew it was going to be hard. I knew that there were going to be weeks where we didn't talk to each other. That what I feel inside of me or Suckle Cues, for me, that's all I need. But I wouldn't wish this on anybody else. It's very hard, Ira. Being a woman and, you know, having needs and urges.
Ira
Oh my God.
puts his hands up to his face as he shakes his head. Please do not mention the needs or the urges or anything like that. I don't need the birds and the bees. I don't need that conversation.
I'm
right
not
now.
telling you. I'm not telling you about the birds and the bees.
Isn't
I'm
Ira a
just
bird?
telling.
He is a bird.
Hmm.
I
Please
don't need
continue.
I don't need that conversation right now, Effie. What I'm saying is I don't have a choice. I have no choice.
I understand what I'm telling you.
What you're telling
Melee-
me, you're telling me, it's going to be very hard to have a long distance relationship, and you're worried that Melee is going to be upset. I understand.
What I'm saying is maybe you guys should go on a break.
Ira pauses at this. I think we'll be okay. I can still communication with her in some way. I know.
Look, I'm dating a god, and he can't even reach me in certain.
Effie, you're not even
places.
dating him.
What are you talking about?
He's playing you along. Ira kind of like throws his hands to the side. Do you know?
Then why did he give me this? And she like points at her absolutely stunning looking Seckle Cues necklace, and also her wonderful looking Seckle dagger.
Because he's playing you along. It's a way to keep you where you are. I don't want to
We're
be.
getting married.
You're not getting married.
We're
It's a
We're
way
gonna
to
have
have
these babies.
It's. Oh my god. No, listen. He's stringing you along. You're better than that. You deserve better. I can't have this conversation about my relationship when I know when your relationship is something you need to focus on too. I care about you. And I would even say that I love you as a family. I want you to be safe and I want you to be okay. But don't be sitting here allowing some person to shove you around and give you false hope. Because
He loves me.
he doesn't. Ira gives a long sigh. Okay. you believe he loves you, then you believe he loves you. But love isn't ignoring your partner or wife or whatever the hell you are for multiple weeks at a time. There is no excuse for that. And you just think about it.
But what I'm saying to you, Ira, is I think that what you're going to be going through and what Melee is going to be going through, you guys might not be able to communicate for weeks at a time as well. I'm just making sure that, I love Melee.
I know.
And I want to make sure that she's focused. This is going to be very hard for us on band, Ira. You've heard about all of the different corrupted angels.
I know.
And if she's sitting there like me staring at a Seckle phone, it's going to be hard.
I know. If I had the choice, I would stay. If I had the choice, I would never leave. But my oaths call me elsewhere.
Well,
And I
just think
can't-
about it. Think about, what your objective is here. What can you offer Melee?
I know.
And I will take care of her in your stead, Ira.
Please. Please make sure that she's going to be okay. I remind her that she is very loved every day.
I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Effie.
I will kiss her on the lips for you.
No, don't do that. Well-
But you said you want me to remind her that she's loved every day, and that's how,
Well,
me and Seclecuse do it. And
Your love is a different thing. You're a grown woman. I don't need to explain this to you. Just please make sure she's gonna be okay, and please make sure you take care of yourself. And you've
yeah,
been-
and I'll give her kisses on the lips every morning.
Okay, fine. No, I can't stop it. I'm not gonna be here. Just hopefully one day, Effie, I can see you again, and you can finally teach me how to swim.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years, and you have not let me teach you how to swim.
I'm terrified of the water. Are you serious? The thing's
Yeah,
scary.
but you're a bird. You go into little baths, and you go beep 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 beep. beep,
Yeah,
and
little
you-
baths where I can put my feet down, not.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But, Effie, what I'm saying is thank you. Thank you for being here for me, for being the best rogue and captain that we could be asking for. You're the perfect leader for this group, and I know you're going to lead everyone here well.
Thank you, Ira. And how are you getting back to Dragonstar?
Goldenbeer
you
has a plan. I think he can fly through space.
Nice.
I know, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, and if this whole Seclecuse thing doesn't work out, which I know that it is, because, it's me. I mean,
It's
look. Yeah. Maybe I'll come to Dragonstar and figure out an alternative plan.
Well,
I did think that Vile was pretty hot.
Oh,
And
maybe-
Alanis.
You think everyone's hot. You think even if a rock looked hot, you would think it's hot.
I don't think you're hot, Ira.
You
Got
know
him.
what? I don't think you're hot either.
Whoa.
She nods.
He kind of puffs. Well, that made it incredibly awkward.
Yeah. Anyways, don't break Melee's heart. Because otherwise, I will hunt you down.
Haha.
Haha.
Haha. Finger gun. Well, I need to get going to saying goodbye to everyone else.
Are you gonna say bye to all of the menagerie of things over there?
Yes, I'm gonna
Or
say to everyone. Everyone's getting goodbye.
you could just sit. Can just circle the wagons and sing us a song of being like, "Goodbye, I'm going back to Dragonstar." Tee tee hee.
No.
Ta ta
no,
ta.
No, that's too much. I've never been like that.
And then you can skip and like jump in the air and clack your heels together and go tee tee hee, ha ha ha.
I've never been that way. I'm good.
And then you just like fly off, like Golden Beer comes down, swoops you up, and then you fly away. Woo!
No, I've never been that way. No, we're not doing that. I need to say goodbye to Sano, but is he sleeping?
Yeah, I think he's in a trance. I can relay your goodbye, or you can just tell him and hope that he comes back con us.
I'll leave a note. If I can, perhaps I'll relay to Sierra to make a message link to him.
Okay,
for-
or you can just pin a note to his body like he's a signpost.
I was gonna leave a note in his bedroom.
Yeah,
Like a baby being dropped off at an orphanage, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he is the size of one, to be honest.
And nods. Well, Ira. And she kind of like reaches in to pull him in close.
Ira gives her a big hug.
She kisses the top of his forehead. You've always been like a brother to me. Be safe.
I will. You've been like a sister to me. I will be safe, and I hope I can see you soon. And the best of luck with this quest. I'm sure you'll
Thank you.
find many other companions on the way.
Well, we'll need it. Hopefully, maybe you can find Chala and his mummified body somewhere.
If I find his mummified body, I'd be incredibly surprised. And then I probably wouldn't know what to do with it.
He might be resourceful, with all those runes that he should probably know by now from runing out for like a year.
You're probably right. But I have to get going. I need to
All right, Ira.
I need to say goodbye to Melee.
If you break your heart,
I'm not going to. As he kind of like waves his hand, and he turns to walk away from Effie, and he gives all the horsies. All the horsies good pets. He even gives Moto. Wait, hang on, I forgot to do something in character. 1 second. I forgot to do this last thing.
She watches you turn back.
No, he kind of like this big puff as he quickly walks back around. I forgot to give you this. And he plucks off a feather from his cloak and hands it over to Effie.
Thanks, Ira. She takes it and put it right in the middle of her cleavage, just like a giant plume.
Fan-fucking-tastic. And he turns around after he's already done petting all the horsies. He gives Moto a feather. And
good. A feather. Exactly what I needed. Thanks.
You're welcome. It's to remember.
Wait, why you look so sad?
I'm leaving. I'm not going to be here anymore.
Oh, you're gonna go deal with the dragon stuff? I take it?
Yeah. Yes. I'm dealing with dragon stuff.
Okay.
And they're not having a good time. It was fun serving you.
Yeah. Like, real quick, I got just a little something I was thinking about. I guess, kind of scratches head. Do you think,
He kind of cocks his head.
he's like thinking,
Yes.
do you think that maybe, you might try to change some of the laws while you're there? Because it's kind of silly that they mortals to lead them, don't you think? It's kind of weird.
I want to agree with you 100%. I think it's very strange that I'm having to return to help lead when I am definitely a mortal. And I have absolutely no bearings, meaning I can just die very quickly, and I believe their laws are very flawed.
Yeah.
As well, they're very racist.
Well, change that.
I will. I'll
Okay,
try.
that's all.
Thank you. Well,
Hugs and kisses.
hugs and kisses. He kind of gives a bow over to Moto. Well, I need to go talk to Melee.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. And he gives a
Handsome will
solemn wave.
jump on Moto and start biting his horns.
Oh my god. Ira gives a big puff as he starts to approach Melee. His walk is very solemn. He gives a deep breath. Rosemary.
She's absolutely stunned that you used her real name.
Whoa.
He takes her hand. Rosemary. This is very hard for me. He's already crying.
Well, I'm sure whatever it is, we can work through it together, like we've always done.
This isn't something we can do together. I have to leave.
I don't understand. Leave to go where? We just got to band.
I know.
This
I
is
know.
where Folly is.
I know. We've been traveling for months to get here, and we finally made it to the destination we need, but I have to leave. Dragonstar is under siege. The people there are dying. We're losing. Godonvia has informed me, but I have to be leaving to go aid my people.
I see. Melee looks kind of shocked and doesn't really meet your face. And she just kind of looks to the side. I'm sorry to hear that. I liked the dragons when we were there, and I'm sure that's difficult news.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave you.
I mean, obviously, I don't want that either, but
I know. It's oaths and the needs and the wants of the dragons, and I just just
do you
want to.
know? Oh, well, go ahead.
He's almost speechless. Go ahead.
Do you know why my nickname for you is Nightlight?
Why?
Well, the night part has to do with what a good paladin you are and what a good paladin you've become. You stand up for what you believe in and you do what you need to, even when it's hard, right? But
Right.
you follow your oaths, and that makes me proud. And the light part is for the light that you kind of use to guide others. You shine out like a beacon, Ira. And if you have to go guide the dragons, well, then I'm proud of you. And she gives you a smile.
I didn't want to have this choice. If I could have stayed with you to the end of time, I would. And I still hope that I can. Rosaline, you are my starlight. You are someone every time I will look into the sky, and I will know that you are up there, fighting for the quest that we started. And I know you are going to do well. And I hope I can see you again. So he kind of starts to break down a little bit as
Well-
he grabs her into a tight embrace.
She hugs him back. You look to the sky for the stars, and I'll look to the sky for the sun and the moon, okay?
Okay.
But, Arcadum, what time of day is it?
Dusk.
When do you have to go? Can you stay until morning?
No. I have to be leaving almost immediately.
Well, I hate being rushed, and gosh, I wish I could go with you. But somebody's got to take care of Folly, and you know why we can't leave it to the rest of the team.
I know. Ira steps back a little bit as he takes off the corvid golden skull that lines his that kind of clips onto his like cape, one of the clips, as he hands it over to Melee.
She'll take it and put it safely in a hidden pocket of her skirt. The ones that are like sewn in, but you can't see them.
Before she does that, he holds it in her hands.
Oh.
Rosemary,
Hmm.
I don't have anything proper, but I want to make a promise to you that I will always be by your side. And even if we are across the galaxy, the stars, even time, I want to be by your side. Will you take my hand? And so the next time that we gather, I can call you something more than just Rosemary.
I mean, yes. But, and while you're holding her hand there with the little skull in it, she'll reach into a different pocket, also hidden, and pull something out that she keeps in her fist, and says, but I don't want to live with any regrets, Ira. And if this is the last time we'll see each other for a good long while, why not bind ourselves with that promise? And she opens up her hand to reveal whatever the Calcatessians use for marriage. Is it rings? Is it bracelets? Is it necklaces? What is it?
Calcatessians use rings.
All right.
Well,
so
it depends. It depends on the religion. What deity did you follow?
Let's just say the 7, because Melee's never really been big on the other gods.
Then that means you default to rings, because that's like the standard one.
Okay. So in her palm, there will be a set of rings, but they kind of like interlock with each other. So if you pull them apart, they kind of have a unique kind of etched design on their edge. And if you hold them up together, they kind of fit and interlock with each other.
Ira, you can see the curious glimmer in his eyes as he takes off his greave, or his grippers. I can't find his gloves.
Wait,
wow.
Is that a yes?
Of course.
would you want to have it officially recognized? I mean, I don't know if Luca can
Of course.
do anything about that anymore, but
Of course. As he kind of grabs her free hand and then moves his other hand over to her cheek. Like, moves that hand from her free hand to her cheek. Of course. I would love to make this official.
that way we can die knowing that we share each other's names forevermore, right? If it comes to that, I'd rather we got to the point where we could find each other again after fixing Folly and fixing Dragonstar.
Right. We're going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. We
I
always
can
have been so far.
You tell everyone that my wife is up in the stars. That
And
you're
I get-
doing great things.
My husband's saving the dragons. Will you go get the boys together and ask Luca? I'll talk to the gals.
Essie nods. I mean, Ira nods. Oh my god, I was looking at your name.
Lol.
Ira nods as he quickly. You
Oh.
can see his ears and his wings all puffed up and happy, and the.
Wait.
Hi? Huh? Yeah.
I thought of something.
Oh.
Which are we going to take? What names should we give ourselves? Like yours, mine, something new for ourselves?
Oh man, I don't even know. Your last name sounds quite nice. It's better than Khan.
Is anybody gonna oppose you in this, or will it be okay? I've kind of had this feeling that maybe Goldenveer hasn't really liked me as much.
I haven't heard him yet.
All right. Take that as good news, I guess.
Yeah. I guess if he's not talking, then I think it's fine. And even if it is fine, I'll deal with the consequences later. Because I don't want to be with anyone else. I want to be with only you.
All right. I'll go get Sierra and Effie, okay?
Okay, and I will go grab Luca and Sano. As he almost skips away. He's very happy. And he makes his way.
There's one person who isn't happy.
Shut up. I will move to Luca and lean down him gently. Go
But
ahead.
anyway, water would be excellent for your skin. As he says to Sierra.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Oh, Ira. You haven't left yet. Still
No,
here.
I'm still here for the time being.
You're back again? Are you
I'm
not
not-
leaving?
I know I am. There's just been
So you're
something-
staying.
No, I'm not
German.
no, I need to speak to Luca and Sano.
You-
Again? Are you
It's real
saying
fast.
goodbye again?
No, it's for
Effie.
something else. It's for something else. And he
Effie.
grabs Luca and drags him over
oh.
to Sano.
What a strong grip.
What a strong.
Strong grip.
Um,
Ira kicks the leg of Sano.
Oh yes. Guten Abend. Morgen. Yes.
All right. I see. You can go ahead.
so I'm sure y'all know by now that the Ira's leaving, right?
Yeah, he's ditching us with this mess that he created.
Well, I suppose it could be something that we all played a part in, but
Dear laughs.
Yeah, Effie also laughs.
I wouldn't rule it out. We kind of sort of ruined Conflux. We kind of sort of ruined Dragonstar once. If we ruined it again, I wouldn't be entirely surprised.
We
Look,
didn't ruin Dragonstar.
What are we talking about?
Dear Scowls.
Well-
Fine.
look, before he leaves, I asked him to marry me.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, will you two help me get ready?
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
100%. Sure.
As far as venues go, we could have done better. It's really dusty out here.
I mean, it's kind of nice. It's not as dusty as my homeland was, but yes, Effie, I'm 100% sure. Halflings don't do half measures with their hearts. I know. I've known ever since I said I loved him.
Half.
Have
Oh gosh.
you even kissed him yet?
Yes, more than once.
On the lips.
Yes,
Are you sure?
Have you,
I am 100% positive. Yes,
have you,
Effie.
Sarah fold her arms over her chest. Does he have a penis?
yeah, have you done any of that?
No.
Have you grappled with the goose?
So how do you
No.
even know he has a penis?
Have you slammed the ham?
Look, is that even going to matter if he leaves and we might never see each other again?
Conditioned for
Yeah?
Congress?
But so what are you getting out of the marriage? Like, if he dies, do you get, like, the horde?
If he dies, I get to know that he was mine and that I was his and that.
Yeah, but do you get his stuff?
What does it matter? Stuff's
Because
never
I'm
really
trying to
that
protect
important
you.
to me.
Yeah.
Oh my-
So you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage protection.
Yeah, so like if you dedicate, what if we're adventuring on band and all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, this guy might be the right one for me, but you're already with Ira, you know? And you're married to him
Yeah.
and he dies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you getting out of this?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he needs to protect you even in death.
Or like, what
Well-
if the guy's super handsome and better than Ira, and then that way you don't get nothing?
Right.
Okay. Think it through, considering how I started
Yeah.
way back when on Calcatesh, right?
Okay.
As a halfling.
I
Yeah.
wasn't
With-
there for that part.
All right. Well, I had nothing. Okay.
Yeah,
Think how
that's
much-
obvious. The dragon won't shut up about it.
Right.
You still have nothing.
What? No, look at how much I do have right now. I've got clothes and food and wonderful, powerful
Wow.
artifacts.
Wow, you're
Like-
rolling in it.
Yeah,
Sarah will whip out
exactly.
a
Friends.
marriage contract, and she'll start listing out Bailey's assets as she lists them.
Oh, nice. I love this part.
I
Let me
mean,
see.
If he nods
You're
in approval.
are you putting the friends on the list? Because that's something I count myself rich in.
That's not wealth. That's
Well,
not an
it
asset.
is-
That's
look,
not
it
an
is-
asset.
Oh my gosh.
That's
You
not
just-
legally binding.
You're
I
as
mean,
bad
I
as the
am an
dragon.
asset.
Now, look, I mean, the other thing to consider is what's going to be left of me if I die some horrible way. For all we know, I could be completely disintegrated.
That's
And
true.
at that point, what would there be to send back to anybody? So,
Right.
and
but
vice
here's
versa.
the thing.
Sarah
Right?
just guffaws at this. Melee, I could always bring you back.
Yeah. We could
That's-
make you a skeleton.
Oh, that's reassuring, I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't
you know-
worry. You're in it forever.
You know,
Oh,
Bailey,
Sarah laughs with him.
like, here's the thing, it also goes both ways. If you die here and in this contract your stuff goes back to Ira, then we can't loot your body, and strip it clean of all its resources.
Well,
What you need, all right? You need an administrator of your estate. Just so happens, I am a legal representative that is recognized in most planes.
are you really?
That's right. He'll pull out a little briefcase.
Oh, look at how cute that is.
Sarah gives a cheeky grin.
Don't
So-
worry, all of your assets will be properly handled, and upon your possible death / and/or transformation into other existence, all of your worldly possessions will be properly disseminated amongst friends, family, and partners.
And then we
my fee,
take all of
course.
Ira's.
What?
Great.
I mean, no, we take half of Iris.
No, all.
Well, look, if that's what you want, but I don't think he's going to sign that kind of contract. I'm just saying it's not really realistic.
He can't even read.
I'm pretty sure he
Ira
can
can-
read.
Ira can definitely read.
You're not there. We
Yeah,
are
when
talking,
we were in the
we are
when we
talking about you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
When we were in the Twilight Station, he pulled out a book and he's like, Effie, I can't read this.
That's
Wasn't
that's
that
because he couldn't read a
it was in
language.
different language?
Well, yeah, but it also means he can't read.
That's
Oh my gosh.
anyway. Turn to look
Just
back.
do it in Taladani, then he can't read it.
What's your plan for the ceremony exactly?
Well, I was gonna spruce myself up as best I could. A little bit of prestidigitation
Uh-huh.
probably goes a long way.
I also have a spell that can help spruce you up even better.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's like flowers around, she kind of looks.
Yeah, it's a
Hmm.
wasteland.
All right, so I'll make a bouquet of my own from prestidigitation again.
Wigs.
And we were just gonna stand out here by the campfire, I guess, and
Yeah.
have Luca officiate, because, well, not Luca. I don't know if he can still do it or not, being
Well,
a Harlequin, but
If not Luca wants to do it, that's fine. If all else fails, I'm also a recognized user of ceremony.
Sure nods
you really?
vigorously.
Moto as a
That's
player.
right.
Let's use
That's
Moto.
right.
Oh my
And then she'll
God.
chime in as well, and she'll elbow Moto with a tentacle. Perhaps it'll be a double wedding.
That's
I don't know.
the tentacles don't have elbows, but yes.
Well, I mean, I guess if you were officiating, then we could both have an equal amount of witnesses on either side, you know?
That's true. And also, it would be legally binding to your soul.
Okay.
Yeah, your soulmates, right? So that's okay, right?
Yeah, I
He will-
think.
He will hold out his hand to Sierra to slap Fife.
She'll
Uh,
look
So-
delighted.
You
That's
can
power
always just
increase.
hold. You can also just hold Spike, the potted cactus.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
okay.
That's true. You could hold that. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Hey, Unicorn! Yes? Can you summon flowers? Yes. But I'm not going to. Okay.
Well, you could have said please.
Oh, right. Can you please summon flowers so that this fine woman will have one last good memory with the man that she loves before they both face an uncertain and probably dangerous, deadly future?
Nods.
Okay. Good. You got your flowers.
Yay, thank you. See,
No
this is why I
problem.
asked you guys to help me set
Yep,
up.
that's why you asked Moto. Moto gets it done. I've been
I
secretly-
also
Oh, go ahead.
have a spell called Disguise Self, but maybe we could just disguise your clothes into a wedding dress.
You think that would work?
Hold on.
Sure.
He looks up to the sky. What do you think? Yeah, I guess that's alright. Yeah, it'll work.
See, it works.
Who's
Oh,
Moto
wow.
talking?
I'd love it. You know what sort of style I like to wear best. Kind of, you know.
Are you
country
sure?
style.
You've changed your style a lot. He'll
Well,
Plan
look, there's
all this.
always like certain elements that I keep. You know, gloves, boots, the
eyes,
kind of the home
Boobs.
down sort of country style. Well,
window
not-
for the breasts.
that has been a recent development, I admit.
I
There's
think you
usually
should make
some
him
sort of
sweat his
pamphlet-
ass off at his own wedding by staring at you.
He's gonna get swamp butt.
Nothing too risque. That's not really Irish.
Should
taste.
I make a bed for you guys?
Oh
To
my God.
consummate.
Oh my gosh! Look! I've
True,
left that
you
up
need
to him.
witnesses as well.
I mean, if
Which
you're gonna
is why
get
we-
married, you're gonna get the whole thing, right? I mean,
Right, the
all
whole
of it.
shebang.
Yeah, you're gonna throttle the
long-
bald man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
You're gonna
Only
play
if
the skin flute.
private.
He holds
I
up.
would've-
He holds up a high five.
She's high fives him.
Maylee just kind of face palms at this point. It's kind of spiraling out of control.
Don't you worry
I hope
about
me
it.
and-
We'll take care of everything.
Great.
I hope me and Sekelcuse's marriage is half as good as this one.
Yeah.
I'm sure
That's
it will
gonna
be
happen.
extraordinary because he is a god, right? So it'll probably be way better than this.
He has a man cave.
Do you have like a maid of honor?
I was thinking Effie, honestly, if you'd like to.
Okay.
Oh, how sweet of you! I will make you my maid of honor at me and Sekelcuse's wedding.
Yeah,
I look forward to it.
That's also an event that will occur at some point.
Nods.
Well, that means you got to get a dress too, Effie.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
He'll look over. Well, not really look, but turn his body back towards Melee. All right, what's the plan?
Well, I don't really know how these things work.
Ah.
I've never been to a wedding before, but
That's
I
okay.
assume we say nice words and we
Nope.
promise.
I'll hold your
Something.
hand through it. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Or
Yeah,
Luca will,
okay.
or I will. Whatever. Look, we should figure that out first. I'll be right back.
Zira
I
can
have-
toss the flowers.
Bonk.
Great. I've got rings.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Ah,
Hey,
Down.
clown boy. Not
Oh,
you.
small
You're-
demon
I'm
dog.
talking about the clown, not the fucking clown. Get over here. Shut up, handsome.
Oh my god.
Get over here.
1 second, I am on a different device.
Oh, right. Anyway, look, Melee wants to marry the Feather Man, so we gotta make it happen. Do you know ceremony?
He looks in his
Character sheet?
whole scroll of stuff. Yes, I do.
Alright, good. Do you want to run it? Or do you want me to? Oh, no. Try not to hurt yourself.
Let me see. I could,
Alright.
but I need an hour to prepare.
Well, I mean, we're not doing it right now. I mean, the lady's gotta get all nice and ready, and then I have to go have a bachelor party. And I gotta take care of
there's a
everything.
bachelor party.
Well, what am I gonna do?
Oh.
Trust the gnome to do it? Look at him. He's got dead eyes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you can't
Okay,
do it
you
because
do
you're
that.
running it. So it's like, that's kind of weird having your priest at your bachelor party.
Oh, well, I could change masks anytime. And he just kind of
That's,
starts.
you're
to
still,
wiggle.
yeah, no. Just no. Alright, you prepare
Alright,
yourself
fine.
for the ceremony. You know, maybe look some stuff up on the God web. I'm gonna go talk to the boy.
Okay. How would God web? Which god does marriages? Wait, hold on.
That's Videric. It does
Vitterick,
Bitterick. Oh,
god of
Bitterick.
love.
Alright, Moto will put his feet in his mouth and roll over here. And then we'll pop up. Alright. Hey, boys. We got a lot to talk about. Yes, ja, I am very German. Yeah, we get it, okay? Look, hey. Points at Ira. So, looks like you're about to marry that girl, huh?
absolutely.
Well, that means you get one more chance to make a bunch of stupid decisions before somebody else's life is also a part of yours. So that means it's bachelor party time. I was thinking we could probably do something like a lot of peyote.
What's that?
It's not important what it is. What is important is what it does.
Oh, gosh.
This is gonna be your last hurrah, then let's get weird with it.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Look, it's a rite of passage, okay? You're going from a single man into a responsible adult that's married, okay? It's a big transition, okay? You don't get to be running around, doing random stuff, puffing up your feathers and getting all offended. You've got responsibilities, okay?
Right?
So before that, we need to get wasted. Don't worry, I can, like, remove it from us before the wedding starts. Most of it.
Right? Okay. I've never been wasted. Sorry.
Yeah, I could. I'm not surprised. You've got.
Essie got
I
it.
don't have
Got it.
eyes, but you are very much a square. But don't worry, we're gonna sand some of those corners down.
All right, that's okay. All right.
All right, now follow me out into the wastelands with the gnome, and we're gonna get wasted.
Wasted. Sorry. I will.
All right, let's
look
go.
cautiously, and off they go.
All right.
Frolics.
While Melee, Sarah, and Effie are kind of sitting here doing their thing, in the background, you just hear. All right, go ahead, you three. if you're gonna-
Effie changes into a hot male stripper,
Good.
and she does
Sarah
thunder
slapped
down
all of
under.
her tentacles together.
Is that what you're going to be wearing as my Maid of honor?
No, this is the bachelorette party. Yeah.
She'll
Hip
come
thrust, hip
over and
thrust.
get
Yay.
comfortable with the unicorn and just cheers on. Yes, do that one move, Effie, the one I really like.
She bends over and spreads her cheeks, and then jiggle man thrusts.
What the fuck? That's my favorite move.
Yep, thunder down under.
The sack attack.
There's a giant sack hanging.
Oh my god, no!
Like huge
Huge sack.
Oh my
down to the
coin-
knees.
The coin purse is just swinging like a pendulum.
Jesus Christ.
My god. That's horrifying.
See, you might be missing out on this, Melee.
I think I'm fine missing out on it, honestly.
Smiles, laughs, dies. Alright, and so, each of you have your respective separate parties with the girls and guys. Alright. Big moment for you, Roxa. Time for Luca to run
shit.
a wedding.
Oh no! Okay,
Oh,
let's
yes,
do this.
all of the pressure. Yes, very good.
Oh.
You got this.
Well, first of all, where is everyone gathering? Are we just sitting in this corner?
We
You
are
know-
going to probably use this part of the waste.
The
That's-
waist.
Desperate times. Call for desperate measures.
Cyril, make it be a light mist. Are we at sunrise?
Yeah.
So it sparkles in the sunlight.
It's sunrise, not sunset.
Well, it's sunset. I mean, yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's sunset.
it's
Well,
sunset.
other way around then.
Okay. Goldenveer will be giving Iroh away as he
Oh,
conjures
heart.
himself. I want you to know that Goldenveer is frowning the entire time. He is not okay with any of this, but it is technically your decision, as he has checked the bylaws. Ayaza will be giving
Happy-
Melee away.
Effie whispers to Goldenveer in Draconic, hey, if you're still single after this, whole fiasco and Sekelcuse does not ask me to marry him, call me.
Call you what? A
The-
Jezebel?
Sure, you could call me that. I could be your Jezebel.
Ugh. He visibly shudders.
Nods.
Alright. Okay, oh, shit, hold on. He'll start casting spells using Cirrus Pool. Alright, here we go. Let's get you looking better than that. He'll conjure
Happy-
a little suit for you. There we go, that's better. Yeah, very good. Oh, you should also wear this. It is traditional. He puts a little gnome cap on you.
Ira
And that
slowly
doesn't
takes
really
off.
match with the rest of the suit. Sano will look at you and see if you wear his gnome cap. If you don't, he will be sad.
Ira pauses, looking down at Sano.
Are you going to be sad? Also, look at this new Sano art, dude. Isn't that
New
sick?
Sano art.
so good.
Sano art.
yeah.
I love
River.
the style.
I can I not wear it on my head? I have
Yeah.
it on my person.
Yeah, okay. Ah,
It's
he's not
okay.
here.
Okay. He's sleeping. Ira takes off the gnome hat and tucks it
He'll get comfortable on this rock.
under his main suit jacket.
Good. Alright, let's see. I feel like I should say something inspiring here. Yes, please, say something inspiring. I don't want to hear any back talk from you, scale boy. And I will eat you. Ha, nice try. I'm not even a creature. Oh wait, I am now. Fuck. Anyway, look.
Let's not eat each other.
You, look at me. Look.
I'm looking.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
looking,
hey,
I'm
hey!
looking, I'm looking!
You take care. Alright? Don't you dare die. If you die, that lady has to bury you and become a widow I will go to wherever afterlife you are and drag you back here myself. And I will not use gloves. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. That's all, I guess. Also, have a good time. Right? Enjoy yourself. Make memories. Also, sign this document.
What's the document?
It's your marriage license. I wasn't going to trust the clown to do that.
Ira nods and
There's some beautiful
Signs,
calligraphy of all the
signs.
assets listed out between both parties.
oh my god.
It's a prenup.
I knew it.
He's
She
reading
has nothing! She has nothing, Ryder! Yeah, this is, it is what it is.
it. Okay. Okay. Can I, instead of having half and half, can it be 75-25?
What? No!
75 goes to Melee and 25
No!
goes to you?
He bonks you with
Why?
a rock. No!
Ah!
Sign this fair document that I worked very hard on. You will not give her any more of your wealth, Ryder. She is fortunate to receive a penny from you. Silver from you. Anyway. Here, look, just sign this, okay? It's gonna be alright. I looked over it myself. It's fair, all together, and this will be legally binding in the eyes of both mortal and immortal kind.
Right. Well. Okay. He sees nothing that he should be
Good.
worried about.
There's nothing to be worried about in this contract given to you by a devil.
He signs it.
Awesome. I'll be right back. Hey, kicks that out of the way. Pardon me, ladies.
Hello again.
He'll hold up the contract. I need you to sign this. It's the marriage license.
Sure thing. Well, Moto,
Yeah. Yeah,
do
what's
you
up?
need, like, what I call myself, or do you need something slightly more binding? Because
What do you mean?
Melee's my nickname.
A nickname for what? What's it? What's...
Well, if I tell you, that defeats the purpose. Just tell me what I need to sign. Is the nickname going to be
You need
okay?
to sign your whole name, alright? It's not binding if you don't.
All right, fine. But don't use this against me. I'm trusting you.
I totally won't.
Steer watches her signature through Moto's head.
Asterisk.
Well, she'll sign it anyway because she wants to get married. But it's Rose Maylene Wildglen.
Rose Maylene. Oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I got your signature. Wait. Does Ira not have a last name?
His last name's Khan, I think. I'm not sure.
You know,
He,
look at the contract.
he signed Iracon.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. Ira Khan is a razor man. Alright, this all looks good. He'll roll it up and then he'll eat it. Ow. Alright, well, you're good.
She continues adding...
Also, you look beautiful.
Thank you. But she'll keep adding, like, little sparkles of starlight to the wedding gown and her hat.
Effie nods and claps in approval. Kind of like the scene in fucking Mulan where they're getting her ready.
Yes.
We're gonna turn this Sauzier.
This is what
Into
you
a
give me to
South
work with? Well, honey, I've seen worse. You're gonna turn
Ira's
Saucier into a
trying-
Into a
silver.
silk purse.
Sorry, I had to finish it. I had to finish the verse. Go ahead, continue, please.
Okay, Ira is trying to comfortably fit his wings through the jacket as he is moving around and trying to make it work. This is very nice. Not my forte, but I guess it's marriage. I don't. And
Shame
he
there's no
kinda-
wizard on that side of the map.
And he adjusts his cuffs, such not. Is this how normally marriages work, Moto?
Yes. You know, considering we're in the middle of a wasteland, we're doing pretty good, to be honest.
I think we're doing quite well.
Yeah, I mean, this could be better, obviously. We could have a proper venue, some food, catering, guests. possibly some politicians that we could invite for a photo op. I mean, illusion op.
No, it's fine.
Look, man, are you happy?
Incredibly.
Good.
Hey, Arcana, remember this 9th level spell that you gave me?
What? What?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember too.
What what was the spell?
It says find appropriate marriage or something.
Oh, right.
You're gonna cast that on the eve of your wedding?
Oh,
No,
right.
it's gonna go to Melee, because she's the appropriate one.
No,
If you
she's
cast
not.
if you cast that, it will not be the result you think it is.
Never mind, I'm not gonna cast
Yeah,
it. I'm
don't
not
don't
gonna-
do that, because that's through Goldenbeer's eyes.
Oh,
and-
that's you going for your eyes!
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's why you can cast it, even though you can't cast that high of magic.
you
Oh my god.
do
gonna
it.
cast that right
Cast
before you
it.
marry her?
No.
You want to
thought it
know?
was
You
through
want to
my
know
eyes.
who? You want to know who is not worthy? That one right there.
I just been going for your eyes. Never mind.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Why do you
Fuck
think you
dude.
got that? He gave it to you.
Yeah. My brain was not working.
Well, that would have been really awkward if you summoned a soulmate before marrying your soulmate. But
Yeah?
technically, you could do it because you already are legally bound together in both body, mind, and / or soul.
No. I'm going.
Okay, good.
All right, Melee. You got your dress on. You got your little veil-y do.
Mm-hmm.
Gallifrey, can you make her a special flower bouquet?
Preferably like these, the ones in my hat, if you don't mind, please.
Gallifrey will summon zooms in. Sun? See that one.
Yeah, kind of like sunflowers.
Now, what kind of flower is that? Hold on, I'm gonna look at this. It's okay. All right.
Wasn't it from Conflux?
It was.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So typically, at least the weddings I've been at, I haven't been researching for myself or anything. But normally, the maid of honor, goes up and stands, and whoever the best man is goes up and stands, next to, kind of close to the officiant, right? And then the groom comes in after being given away, stands next to the officiant, yeah.
Sure.
And then the flower girl comes in and lays flowers along the walkway. And then the bride comes in, right, with the person
Okay.
who is giving her away.
Uh-huh.
And then, the ceremony starts.
Sounds good to me.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
We need to know who your best man's gonna be. It will be me, and there will be no other. I am best dragon. All right, that was easy.
That was incredibly easy.
Sano gets up. If only I was here. Perhaps I could have been. Lost opportunity.
All right. You ready?
That would have been a
Uh-huh.
flower girl.
I thought Sierra was going to be the flower girl.
Oh, okay.
Sarah will attach all sorts of flowers to the demon hound so that as he rampages down the aisle, flowers just go everywhere.
Excellent.
And then she'll tuck the rings into she'll look at one of her skulls, decide that's not appropriate, and she'll just hold them.
Effie goes to get in position.
All right, go ahead. All right, Luca.
Oh, we're
Yes.
finally gathering. He looks around. While they're preparing, he would have drawn a wilted rose in the sand. I assume it's sand. Somewhere
Yeah,
over
it's-
here.
It's like caked dirt. It's fine.
Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere around there. And while they're slowly coming in, he sits down, crisscross applesauce, and puts his hands up in the air like he's praising the sun. Vidric, god of love, loss, despair. I call upon you today because we have a union of two friends, two lovers, in the midst of perils. And it would be humbling to have you here in our presence on this joyous day. Amen. It rolls religion.
I love how you
Can
said
Effie
amen.
assist?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
I
Bitterick.
think so.
You have another lady here who is also in love and hoping to get married soon. Thank you. Amen.
XOXO, consider it. Please help me.
Yeah, please.
He won't say anything back.
Help.
He starts trauma dumping in a prayer to Frederick.
Yeah. Please help me.
I haven't
She
heard
is
from
very
him.
desperate for this love of a god. I don't understand why, though. It seems one-sided.
He
All right.
got his one-night stand, just never calls her back.
Used to call me on my saxophone.
Oh.
All right, with a 13 religion, it seems your prayer did pretty well. Not bad, clown boy. The winds start to shift, and for a moment, although the band is filled with strife, malfunctioning angels, cults, deadly machines that are masterless and wild, at least in this place, in this moment, there is peace. The wind calms. The dust settles. And a wedding begins. As Effie stands beside Luca, who has finished his prayer to Videric, I'll leave it up to you to run this show, Luca. You're the officiator.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay.
You can ask for help if you need it.
Oh, thank you. All right. So, first, we need our man. Our special man of the hour. Where is he?
Yeah.
Ira?
That's you.
Looks at
Yeah.
him.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Come up here.
Golden Veer will stand up beside Ira. Come along.
Ira.
Let's get this stupid thing done. He will
How
hold out.
stupid.
He will hold out his wing to Ira to hold.
Ira will take his big old wing. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, actually.
Emotions for Golden Beard to stand aside. Okay. I assume that there is phantom seating, but it's fine. So, where is our flower girl?
Dana will jump and seat in the invisible seat.
Cyril will slap Handsome on the ass to charge down the aisle with his flowers.
Luca watches
Beautiful.
this dog scatter flowers all over the place. Oh, beautifully done.
He will run in circles around all over the place, throwing flowers and all sorts, just freaking out, basically. As he does so, the flowers will fly up into the air, and it's just so beautiful.
Cyril wipes a tear away.
Let's see. You said you wanted
This
those
is
yellow
so nice.
flowers, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is the best.
Are
This,
we getting special effects?
this is the best I can do.
Nice.
Oh,
Flowers.
look at that. That's great.
That's so cute.
Oh, that's so nice.
Flowers.
Okay.
Cyril will throw him treats for his performance,
God.
which if
Oh.
you look too closely is just human appendages.
He'll roll around in the dirt, eating that in the background.
All right, is everyone slowly getting seated? He looks
Oh,
at the other
Gallifrey will
mounts.
the menagerie. Aeon will give a little playful as Aeon walks by Melee, and then
Aw.
we'll kind of lay down next to Gallifrey, who will scooch away as Aeon gets closer to Gallifrey.
Yes!
Luca turns to Ira. Are you almost ready? Are you ready? How you
I-
feeling?
I don't know if I'll ever be.
Good, that's a good sign. And he looks at Syrah, or turns to Syrah. Are you coming as well? We're starting.
She'd settle in. Can you move me, Arcade? I'm on my left side.
Yeah,
She'd
yeah.
settle in with Sano.
Damn, this is a lopsided wedding. They're all sitting on the groom's side.
They're on one side.
No one's supporting Melee on Melee's side.
Oh my god, fine.
All
You're
right,
in
seems
her
like
menagerie.
everyone
Go
is-
to Melee side.
If I did that, there'd be nobody. Look,
I know.
Moto will stay, and we'll sit on Ira's side in solidarity with Sino. There.
Yay!
Well, let me set this up proper.
Yes, put me under the dead tree.
That's very appropriate.
All right, there we go.
All right. Since it seems that we're all ready, and he looks ahead. Bring on the bride to be.
All right, Ayaza will be walking Melee, his bridal kind of looking quite prim and proper as he escorts Melee down the aisle. Ayaza, finally, for once in his entire existence, is not coked out of his mind. His eyes are lucid, and he smiles with his horse teeth.
Ira's watching her walk up with just stun.
It will, sit over here.
Beckons her forward. Right there.
Really?
All right. Does he say that out loud or in the
No.
head? Or
He
in...
says that in Ira's
Okay.
head.
Okay.
I will
Well,
give
it
a
seems that we're gathered.
glance up to Godemir and annoyance.
Go ahead, Luca.
Do you want to describe how they look?
Oh, yeah, do that. You can do that, guys.
Okay. So I guess Ira is dressed in a kind of darker red tux he has a similar flower of what's on Melee's hat tucked into the pocket. The tux on the inside is gorgeous with the blue that is seen on his cape. It's almost like a lavish silk. And he has on his cuffs little birds, and his hair is kind of more slicked back, but still poofy to the point. And on the two tassels that are kind of hanging from his sides, there is like this deeper citrine gem that weaves into his hair. That's him.
So for
Very
Melee,
snazzy.
Melee's hat is cream colored, and the band is kind of a pinkish purple, like normal, where she's got all her stuff sewn in. There's a little bit of a veil that kind of comes down from the rim of the hat that covers her face and kind of goes like all the way around her head. Her hair's been nicely braided, since it's a little bit longer, by Effie. And the dress goes from cream at the shoulders all the way down in a kind of gradient to purple at the bottom. Purple's kind of her color. She's got the gloves that do the one loop around the middle finger, up her arms, and fancy kind of cream-colored boots. Her star pendant is hanging probably off of the bodice, and right beneath that is the little golden bird skull that Ira just gave her. But she doesn't have any of her other wizard gear on. Like, no wands, no nothing like that.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Very
All right. Are we ready? And he looks at the two of them.
Maybe
Ira
smiles.
nods as he kind of gives a soft whisper only from my ear. You look gorgeous.
Thanks. You look good too.
All right. Since I know we are not graced with much time, we'll try to keep this rapid. Not too fast. Ira, hand please. And he gestures to his hand that has the red ribbon that he gave him long ago.
Ira gives his hand over to Luca.
He unwraps the red sash he gave him and reaches behind himself and unties his hair with the purple ribbon. He joins the two together into one knot. Both of you hands forward over the symbol, and he gestures towards the cliff of the wilted rose. Hands in! Hands in!
Ira puts his hand over the thing.
Maybe puts her hand.
Hold each other tight. Yes, like that. And he wraps the two conjoined purple and red ribbons around their hands before he settles his hand on top of theirs. And he looks to everybody around, and his smiling mask seems to smile more. All right. With the blessing of Bittering, we are all joined here today with the union of these two individuals. Please state your names. And he gestures to Mealy first.
Rosaline Wildglen.
Rosaline Wildglen. And then he turns to Ira.
Ira Khan.
Ira Khan. Rosaline Wildglen and Ira Khan are joining today. First friends turned lovers. New couple in this wild wind of a world. Even though we came together, strangers first, they will join today, two souls as one. And with the powers vested in me, Rosaline Wildglen, do you take Ira Khan as your other half, your other soul, your husband?
Until the sea and the sky both go dark, I do.
And Ira Khan, do you take Rosaline Wildglen as your other half, your other soul, your wife?
Until the stars stop shining above. I do.
Excellent! So now, you two, hold this tight. And he gestures towards the ribbon.
He
Grips
holds-
tighter.
Grips the ribbon even tighter than he was before.
And he pulls from his pocket a small vial that he had been preparing and spills holy water on top of their conjoined hands, and it drips down into the glyph below. That I bless you two as husband and wife. Now go make kissy faces! And he lets go.
Ira is going to grab Bailey by the waist and pull her into a very deep, passionate kiss.
She'll kiss him
Oh, I
back.
probably should have asked if someone objected to this. Oh well.
He kind of leans back, his hand resting on her cheek. Forever. Just know I will find a way to contact you. I'm sure Sierra can figure something out.
The horses rear back and do the horse neigh.
The horse thing.
Okay. Lucas starts clapping. Come on, people, clap! This is a joyous celebration.
All right, hooves
Seer
are
hollows
clapping.
like it's a sports game.
Oh my god.
Effie is
my God.
it. Effie has like tears streaming down her face, clutching. She's kind of like clapping, but she's also like touching her necklace of seckle cues very sadly.
Luca walks over and gives her a gentle hand on her shoulder. It'll be okay. One day it'll be you.
Godin and Veer will
think
loom
so?
above Melee.
You think so?
Oh.
I will look
Maybe
up to
not
Godin.
him.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Godin and Veer will say, out loud, "It would seem that you are poor no longer. As you technically. So, I will acknowledge you."
Aw. Thanks, Godavir. That means a lot.
That's
don't
it.
mean
That's
to.
all he says.
He's bitter.
he thought about
to.
just breath weaponing you. Maybe this whole thing would go away.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I don't mean to be intrusive. Where's our rings at?
I gave him to Sierra. I think she was supposed to give him back.
Nods.
Ira leans over to see where Sierra's
Sarah,
sitting.
toss me the rings.
Oh gosh, don't lose him.
Please don't lose them.
Sarah, toss me the rings.
She snuggles in with the unicorn. Oh.
Please.
Realizes
toss
she was
them.
not summoned. She'll just get up.
Oh,
She's
we
gonna
had
top them.
rings.
She'll slither on up there.
Slither.
She'll open up each hand, one in each hand.
And Ira will take the ring. And I know that done all his things.
Stop! If you're going to do this, you will do it right. Give the rings to me.
Okay, you're kind of big.
Put them on my nail.
You know you have a human form, right?
I'm not doing that. Just put the damn rings on my claws.
Ira
Maybe
slides
we'll put her ring on the claw.
yeah, it's a ring on the claw.
You will hold his clawed hand up, breathe deep,
Fire.
and he will kind of blow on it a little bit, and he will hand you 2 rings forged from astral fire.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
If you're going to
Hell
be a
yeah.
dragon rider's wife, you had better have a proper ring.
Melee blushes. You gotta try harder than that to ruin my day,
He
Godavir.
will give the rings back to Ira.
Ira
Go
will
on.
Take the rings and give
Ruin
a
my
big-
day.
Shut up! And he gives a big old grin back to Melee. I know Luca has already binded us. We, rings, and he kind of happily holds them up. Rings. And he
Rings.
takes her hand, and hums. Well, this is
Mhm.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he put the ring on her ring finger.
Yay!
Yay!
She will take the other ring, the pair that matches hers, and say, "Yep, indeed, forever," and slide it onto Ira's finger.
They're married.
Yeah, we are.
Now toss the bouquet.
All right.
To me.
Y'all back
Toss
up
it
a
to
bit.
me. Toss it to Effie, please.
Let's see. Who are we just going to count the ones that are standing behind Melee?
Yeah.
Seer will totally try to
yes,
catch it.
even the priest will be
Even
there.
the priest.
Effie is
y'all
willing
mind?
to throw elbows for this.
Do y'all mind if I roll a d4?
I
Seer will
will.
squat in. She'll get ready to go head to head with Effie.
Effie will throw hands. For
Handsome
this.
will try
So-
to eat it when you throw it.
I'm going to be one. Oop, not like that. See, Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Effie, you can fight whoever if
I
you
will
don't catch it yourself.
Absolutely, yes. I will absolutely fight for it.
You're 2, okay? You're 2. Oh no, it's going.
Effie absolutely goes to Flippy Doo over the
Hansel
dog
grabs it.
and will.
You runs.
What?
He runs. He runs. You can't catch him.
Eat it,
Effie steals it from me.
Oh, this is so fun.
You grab it
Starts
from him. He
clapping.
bites down on it.
Effie will smack it in the face over and over until it lets go. Look, I did it, guys. First try.
He
Oh,
holds
yeah,
up,
certainly.
holds up the damaged Pokemon. Mine.
First try.
We'll do many claps. He's very proud of
Luca, many claps.
Congrats, Effie.
Good job.
Thank you. Obviously, Vaderek listened to my prayers.
That's right. He sure
What if the
did.
eye break to him?
To our prayers.
To our
Ah,
prayers. Ira looks up to Godemvir, almost knowingly. Do we have to go now?
We've already spent too long.
I understand.
Consummate the marriage.
Oh my god.
No.
Ira looks over to Melee. Sorry, we can't celebrate this more.
It's fine. I understand. It's a crazy situation like the rest of our life always is. She tries to give you a brave kind of smile.
Mira
Melee,
stands there just obnoxiously close, like she usually does.
Melee, it's
Mhm.
okay not to be brave in this situation. It's gonna be okay.
Um,
I'll see
you
you
got
soon.
well. Look, I'm a war mage, right? If I'm not brave, then what else am I, huh?
You're beautiful. You're strong. And you're so much more. I will see you soon, okay?
Yes, of course. Once I'm done with Folly and everything's all settled, I'll come straight to you on Dragonstar. But if the worst should come to worst, right? And you can see she's trying really hard to hold back the tears. You'll look for me in the next life, right? My soul is supposed to go to a white lake or pond or puddle or something for Ayaza. Although with that contract, I don't know, Moto might try to fight Ayaza for my soul, but you'll come find me, right? Because I'll look for you.
Always. I'll look through you through all my lives. Even if I have to do every scoop of that puddle to find you, we'll find you.
All right.
It's gonna be okay. And he kind of wipes away her tears. We're going to be okay. You have such an amazing party behind you. They're going to take such good care of you. And you're going to come home happier and fulfilled. And I'm going to make sure that we have a home. Somewhere we can finally settle down and live. Instead of
I'd like
living
that.
a life of fear and war and horror.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Can finally settle down. It's gonna be okay. We're going to be okay. I love you, Melee. More than you know.
I love
More
you
th-
too.
More than the stars would ever imagine.
You be safe, Ira Wildglen. You fight well out there, okay?
I will. I fight well for my wife. And I will tell everyone that you are a star. Ira leans in and gives her another strong kiss. I promise I'll return. And I promise I'll see you again. Either in this life or the next.
Good enough for me.
I'll see you soon. And
All
he
right.
kind of lets go of the embrace and starts to back up towards Godinvir. The illusion of the suit goes away, showing back to his own armor.
Safe travels.
Godinvir will lower his wing. Come, Rider. It is time.
Ira nods and steps onto Godinvir's wing, making his way back to where he usually sits. And he says nothing.
Buffy places a hand on Meili's shoulder.
Godinvir will lift his great wings, will lean back, and will pause, allowing Ira to look one more time.
Ira will look back to each of these party members, gathering the memories that he's had, and his gaze will fall onto Meili, seeing the beauty, the bravery, and the amazing woman she's become. And his
Meili will.
amazing, hella
Sorry.
badass wife.
She'll raise the hand that has the ring in a wave goodbye.
And Ira will do the same with his and wave goodbye.
With that, Godinvir will lift his great wings, and in one simple motion, Ira, atop the back of his astral dragon, will rocket into the sky. Each pumping of the wings, gathering more and more energy. Light begins to bend around Godinvir. When they reach the clouds, as the party looks onwards from below, the energy will reach its crescendo. Godinvir will wrap its wings around Ira, and in a single flash of light, enter the astral sea, like a comet, leaving behind a trail of light. Alright, this next part is for Astra. As you travel across the astral sea, leaving behind your comrades and friends for the call of greater duty, Godinvir does not speak it, but you can feel his pride, his understanding, as he helps you to bear the sorrow of what must be done. In the coming days, as you soar through the astral sea, the wonders of the stars seem hollow, pallid, timid reflections of the stars in Bailey's eyes. Tears and sorrow will have to wait. For as you approach Dragonstar, you can see them. The ships of the navigators. Salvos descending upon your people, scarring the face of their world. You grip your weapon tightly. Godinvir opens his wings, and you descend into the maelstrom of war. And for now, your story has come to its end. Until next we meet, till next that Ira's voice might be heard. But for now, a brief parting. Thank you very much for playing in the game, Astra.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Truly, it has been a very good, oh my god, I'm crying. A very good 2 years with everyone here. It's been a very good 2 years playing an anxious paladin and growing as a party. And it's been such an amazing time with each and every single one of you. And Arcadum, thank you for being a very good DM to me. You have taught me the reins and the knowledge of how to be a better player. And you have given me a character that is so close to my heart. And I hope the rest of the party has a glorious, awesome adventure. And that you all will succeed into this quest. And Arcadum will continue to be an outstanding dungeon master. And he can continue to tell his story that he's been wanting to for so long.
I only
And
gave
I
you
hope-
this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
And I really hope that everyone enjoys their time. Go ahead.
I only gave you the stage, Astra. It was all you. You did a good job. And we'll see you. We'll see you again.
I know. I'll be back. I will be heading out to the voice chat now and watching Twitch. Again, it was an honor, and it was such a great experience to be with you guys for 2 years. And the best of luck to everyone. And see you soon.
Farewell, traveler.
Goodbye.
Bye, Astra. Big hugs.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my god.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my heart.
As one chapter closes, a new one begins. For in the midst of the wedding, as the wind dies down, and the flowers reach the ground, in the distance, you can hear a distant explosion. The sound of grinding gears and crumbling stone. For but a moment of peace in the maelstrom has passed. The wastes call. Are you ready
All
to
right, let's-
continue?
Yeah.
So be it. Go and gather your party here. We'll venture forth.
Can you tell us where we landed?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, let me
is
give-
a
let me
very
give that
important
explanation.
question. Yeah. Where did we land?
So, you landed just outside of this gorge here, which you've yet to explore. The Astral Harpy's over here. Just not on the map, but it's over here.
Okay.
So you're only just a short distance away from it. Up ahead, the gorge continues with some larger stones and plateaus, and it continues onward into the wastes of Band. You think that you are in a... Oh, not called full deserts. Not called savanna either. Can't remember. It is a... semi-arid desert.
Semi-arid?
Yeah, which means you have some plants. Kind of like a savanna. Well, not really a savanna. It's essentially, this is the wastes, but it's just a desert, but there's still some green growing. It's semi-arid.
Mm. Oh, okay. Not completely void.
It's like a mild desert, I guess. It's kind of where you are.
Are we in the south?
Yeah, probably south.
We have a map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Siri's got all of the different areas. That's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Like the names of
Mhm.
everything. Are we in the Oasis?
You are. Let's see, where did I?
Because there was like one notable landing location,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
why
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we're all asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are between Dulduran and Oasis.
Okay. Is the Oasis which compass direction? East or west of?
From your current location, it would be northeast.
Okay. Let me write that down.
All right, guys, let's gather and skedaddle on out of here.
Northeast of landing area.
Maylee's still kind of just looking up at the sky where the last little bit of light would have faded.
She'll look at the other three since Sato's just knocked out cold.
Santa will be on Ayaza's back.
I am rather concerned about the dwindling numbers.
Well, we got to go somewhere. We'll figure it out when
Maybe
we
we
get
might find
somewhere
something.
better.
What she said.
But we got to put one foot in front of the other. And she kind of increases
shrug
her
and
grip
mount up.
on Maylee's shoulder.
I know, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Well, at least you can still ride the unicorn because you're still a virgin.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
Moto will call up. That's true! Ayaza will not allow that. You will ride him, and there will not be a discussion about it. Okay.
Of course.
He will also do some post wedding lines.
Post a wedding.
Come on, Luca. Get over here. We got to gather before we venture forth.
I thought we were gathering here.
We're gathering. It makes more sense to gather here. You know how much time it takes to gather all the NPCs?
Zero will look down at the two people on foot. Are you going to do something about you'll be slowing us down? She just says it rudely.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Maybe I can ride the unicorn.
Are you a virgin?
Well, I know I haven't had sex in this body.
Okay.
Tries to mount a unicorn. May I please ride upon your back?
I guess. I guess that's technically correct. The best kind
He doesn't
of
know if
correct.
he's a virgin.
Cleric on cleric.
Effie just trails behind.
I mean, Sierra, can't you let Effie ride behind you on Aeon?
Sierra just looks at Bailey in shock and looks at like her 500 familiars that are on Aeon with her.
Oh, well.
I don't take up much space.
All right, Effie.
Effie trails behind.
No, come on, climb up on Ayaza.
It's not fair.
Climb up on Ayaza.
He can't
Saino's
carry this
right.
much weight. You'll
Oh,
hurt him.
Saino doesn't.
Hey,
Well.
he can carry the three of you.
He can carry like 1,000 pounds.
Sano is a child.
But how much gear does Sano have on him?
Not more than like 300, I'm sure.
All right, let me look.
Well,
How much weight do we got? Sano has 146 pounds of gear, plus he's like 50, probably because he's jacked. So that's 190 pounds total. Melee has 81 pounds of gear on her, and Melee weighs
Like
100.
160?
Yeah, he so
180?
badly just wants to be the caboose.
All right, well, I mean, Effie could just run, I guess, like ninja run behind.
No, I've only got like 250 total weight, for me.
How much does
260.
Ayaza weigh?
He doesn't count. He's the one carrying, and he's got 1,000 pounds he can carry.
If he carries more than 20% of his body weight, you ruin his back.
well, let me look. Let's see here. Standard horse weight. He's a nightmare though.
He's a
Ooh,
nightmare.
You know what? I know where to go. There's some yeah, I know.
Sierra
Sorry.
leans down on Aeon and takes a nap while they deliberate.
I'm assuming they're running and talking at the same time as they're debating.
They have a total weight of okay. Let's see here. Let's see. They weigh approximately 1,800 pounds. So yeah, it should be fine.
Well, that's 180 times 2, right? So that's 360 pounds without ruining their backs.
Yeah. How much do you weigh? Look in your
A lot?
Look in your pockets.
100 pounds per boob.
All right, fine. Well, I guess you're trailing behind then.
Yep.
She wants so bad to not be on the horse.
You are my friend. Okay. So anyway, gather forth.
Gathered.
Right, and so the party continues on their way.
Whee!
Let me- who's your survival character? Who's got survival
Luca.
training?
Luca.
Luke. Oh
A
God.
clown.
All right, clown man. Go ahead and roll me some survival. See if you can figure
Sierra's
out.
got
He
a.
takes a deep sniff of the air and looks around. What's Sierra gonna do before I do this? Does she?
I've
Does she
got
have
some
something?
things. She always knows where north is, and she is proficient in survival from dying in a blizzard.
Yes,
Oh,
you may both
Wiggles
roll
eyebrows.
survival at this time.
okay, both of
Wiggles
us.
eyebrows harder.
Just by one.
Okay, so as you come, oh, hold on, let me play some background.
We get the.
Can we
the-
have the music?
the pan
travel
flute?
music.
Okay,
before
okay,
I-
all right. Jesus Christ, I'm doing it. There. There's
I like how Sierra's 1 foot off the ground.
Yeah, it's a trick that they taught me in quarter curses, so that she's always above Aeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, and cock.
Oh,
All
you
right.
That
also have
cock
a very
secret.
good
And
nose,
so
Sierra.
you start to cross this gorge, which the gaps in between it are small enough that your flying horses can make it across pretty easily.
Ooh, what's this?
Make me perception checks as you get to this point to see what is inside the gorge.
Oh,
Does Effie have to jump?
Yes, but I don't think you can fail it. No, you have a plus 11. You cannot fail it. There's your fucking
What a-
flute.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yay!
What am I
Thank you.
perceiving?
This song is a banger, though. Like
It is.
Really good. It's really good.
All right. As you kind of take a look over the side, you can see that there are remnants of great machines just strewn about the bottom of the gorge. The gorge is approximately 100 feet or so from your current position in its depth. What you see down below are, even with your exposure to Arist and the many machines, you don't even know what these things are. They look like they could be anything from vehicles to maybe combat constructs or just piles of scrap. It's not really clear what they are, but you can tell that there are many of them down there.
Cool.
Right.
Effie is so far behind the group, she does not relay the information.
Okay. And so you fly back and forth here. Okay. Okay. Party continues to the northeast. We've got some stuff to roll.
You guys remember when we
Ooh,
got
yay.
in that one flux storm where it was a bunch of rotten meat that fell and hit us, and then we got diseased?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
was
Yeah, I
bad.
remember that.
All right, survival checks, please.
Sure.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Is that a giant bush in the distance? He's like
No, that's
looking
just my
ahead.
pubes.
It looks at Effie that is
Alright.
trailing behind them and how
It
she got in
strains
front
her
of them.
ears to hear the shouting from behind.
Okay. Let's see here. With the use of your map, Sierra's natural knowledge of North, and your combined efforts at survival, you're able to find your way through the wastes with precision and speed, bypassing the need to ford a nearby toxic river. You make your way further to the north, and then cross over a natural land bridge. After doing so, you happen upon the first sign that you could find of Bandian technology that is interactable. You find hidden in the sand and dust strange black crystal, or stone perhaps. But this stone /and/or crystal, Effie will recognize as an interface device, a node. One that, if the proper use of a convalescence kit is enacted, can be used to contact any digital presences in the area.
Can I jack in?
You sure can.
I would like to jack in.
Okay, roll your convalescence kit.
Perfect.
Alright, Effie quickly sets to work, brushing aside the sand and trying to access the ancient node. It takes a moment, for the device is calibrated far differently and also has been damaged by the surrounding weather and elements. Eventually, however, Effie is able to garner some kind of response from the node. What she is able to detect is an SOS, a call for aid. The call gives a set of coordinates asking for help. They signify the information identifies those calling for help as the exiles.
Is there anything else that I could glean from this?
That is all you
Like
can.
any-
That's all you can from the broken. It's broken and faded in sand. It's been difficult to get as much as you have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if the coordinates actually showed on a map or something.
The coordinates you were able to, you were given them, and with the survival skills that the party has, you're able to at least map out a general direction that they could be found in.
Which would be?
This would be to the. Hold on, I gotta think about where you are. You are. This would be northwest of your current position. So you'd be going closer towards Dolderin.
And where are we going now?
Right now, you're in between Dolderin and Oasis.
Okay.
Aren't we supposed to be
Go
going
to
towards
Oasis.
that one singular nice angel?
Yeah, Mrs. Ozan.
Sierra will
Yeah.
just sigh.
Mm.
Where we're going is in the oasis, which is this direction. She'll point northeast.
Alone.
Great. Then screw the survivors, I guess.
I'm
Let's go.
curious as to why there are exiles.
Who
Moto-
knows?
Moto will pipe up. So, maybe we should check in on it.
Why?
Why?
They're locals. They might be able to tell us how to actually get there.
Sierra will look at Moto strangely. We all decided previously we were going to avoid the locals as much as possible.
Yeah, okay, but do you know where you're going?
Yes, northeast. She'll point.
Yeah. You know how far away that is?
She'll again look strangely at Moto and hold out the map, which shows exactly where she's going.
Moto will then point at the map and indicate that the distance between those two spaces is not exact. And would also indicate that it's a wasteland. And that the topography will change.
Sears unmoved.
Moto
Well,
will
maybe
shrug.
it would be of good benefit. Sorry. Maybe it may be of good benefit to maybe seek out locals who could give us a more accurate reading of this place. So we don't end up, I don't know, gestures to the pits.
Well, isn't that why we're going to Oasis? Because there's some people there too?
Well, what does these coordinates say? How far are they?
Far, or they're in opposite directions.
No, they're not.
Well, one is northeast and one is northwest,
Yes, but the northeast one is like a day away. It's not that far away.
Well,
Well, if northeast is only a day away, let's keep going.
What? No, the ping from the survivors to the northwest is about a day away. Northeast to Oasis is way longer than that. Possibly several weeks to a month. Maybe longer than that.
Sears continues to look unmoved.
I
Are we
think-
staying on mission?
well, staying on mission, yes, but also like going one day out of our way might be for the best. We could get rations or other things we might need to help us navigate whatever wastelands are in our way. I mean, we've done all right so far, but this place is kind of wild, it seems.
She'll
I mean,
scratch
do
her
we-
head.
we
Mayor, you
have
were the
any
biggest
money?
Component to not talk to the locals.
Well, yeah. And I still kind of stand by that, but
Mo-
I also don't want to like get stuck out in the middle of nowhere.
Moto will pipe up. I mean, we're going to a city. We're gonna have to interact with them anyway.
Yes, it's just a choice of which one. The one in the Oasis, that's supposedly the largest settlement here.
Yeah, but they have no reason to help us. If we help some people that are in trouble, they might actually help us.
But they're exiles. How do we know they're not exiled from Oasis?
You don't
Or
even know.
dead.
You don't even know if they're exiled. Well, then we'll loot them.
Either
You could
way,
eat them. Syrah,
I have no interest in corpses.
but they're alive.
e- Nope.
Do you know they're alive?
I don't know.
Raise
They
his
seem to
hand.
be. How long ago was this ping?
It does not have a timestamp.
They're probably dead.
You said it was fated. The assumption is they're probably dead.
They are probably dead.
So are we going
Maybe-
to waste our time on helping something that's probably dead or weak, or are we going to stay on mission?
Well, I don't think it's helping something that's probably dead. It's maybe looting their tomb. And you know me, I'm all about free stuff,
to
especially
loot
of
some
utilitarian
premises.
value.
I'm trying really hard to keep that laugh behind me. If we could not loot a tomb, I'd be appreciative, but
I'm gonna
You
loot
know.
at the tomb.
survival is what survival is.
Raise his hand.
I suppose you all forgot that not Luca can summon us food and water at any point in time.
Yeah, but
I
I'm not
can
talking
do
about food and water. I'm talking about things and stuff.
She'll look at Effie strangely as well. Didn't we just spend hundreds of thousands of gold?
Yeah. we did.
Yeah, but I want more.
Oh goodness.
Raise his hand.
Yes, not Luca.
Anyway, if we do go, it's just a day away. I think it would probably be beneficial. If there's no one there and they're all dead, maybe we can find something useful. But if there is someone, and he just gestures then maybe we can, I don't know, rough them up a little, and then they'll tell us what we need to know.
And how do we know
Sure.
it's not a trap?
You love
Excuse
torture,
me?
Sierra.
Didn't hear it.
She'll look at Effie with a very serious face. The one angel here who I am most intrigued by is also the angel that will destroy us on sight. And that is in that direction, where your survivors are.
Oh.
But how far away?
She'll shrug. I just know he's on a mountain.
Well, we just avoid mountains. Easy. Does he
She
see a
looks
mountain
down-
in the horizon?
She looks at her boobs. I don't think there's avoiding any mountain.
So there is a mountain far to the northwest. It is not a day away.
Okay. Well, he should be far enough. No problem.
I also do have an extra day of running that I'd have to do. She ponders.
That's true.
Well, one day won't hurt. Come on, let's go.
That's the
But
thing.
then I'm gonna have to run for a month.
Well, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. We go one day to the northwest, right? We talk to some locals. Unavoidable, unfortunate, perhaps, but it is what it is. We find another mount for the menagerie so that Effie can ride with us. And then we don't have to waste any time getting bogged down on our way to Oasis, right?
What if there's only men? Do I get to ride them?
She strangely again looks at Bailey. I heard you articulate that Effie could ride Ayaza. She just chose not to.
Look, Ayaza himself told me he could carry up to 1,000 pounds. I don't see a problem with it. She seems to think it's going to hurt his back. I
She'll
think
just let out a gusty sigh. There is no logic with you all. Are we going or not?
I'm voting to go. I don't know
go
about
which
you.
way, not Luca. Luca.
Not Luca.
I want to loot their
Towards the
dead
exile.
bodies.
All right. She'll write down on the agenda. One distraction coming right up.
Well, that's par for the course, ain't it, Sierra?
Oh yeah, has he woken up yet?
Oh, Sano, you're riding Ayaza with me, but you've been kind of sort of just sleeping.
Are we there yet?
No, we're barely getting started. You know us. We're getting distracted already.
Bad news.
As
Sam.
always.
We're going to go help some exiles who are probably dead.
I mean, it's good to gather information before going to the important place, isn't it?
And no one said anything about helping.
There's a lot of assumptions being made on what we're going to find. Let's just go and see.
I mean, it's guaranteed that there's something. If it's helpful, we have to see.
If it's a trap, I'm leaving all of you.
That's fine.
Well,
Oh,
I
come
mean,
on.
if it's a trap, we're not gonna walk into it.
She doesn't say it maliciously. It's more of just a joke. A weird, devil, corrupted
Do
joke.
you know who I am? I am the best scouting rogue ever.
Sierra perks up at
Yes, and
that.
we have our ambassador. Gestures to Melee.
Yes, send her in and make sure if she dies, then, you know, it is a trap.
Right. If I die, then you all don't have to walk into the city. You can turn around and leave. There you go. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Oh,
I'll
don't
go
worry,
scout.
I will
We'll send
revive
Melee
you.
in. If they hit her, you know, kill her on sight, then we know it's a trap.
I'll slice
Easy.
him up before that, and he holds up his scythe.
Good
So
little
it's
mage
agreed.
guard.
Heading towards the exiles. It's agreed.
Sure.
Sierra takes point and starts going northwest.
If he starts running to get a head start.
All right.
Boots bouncing.
Make me survival checks then.
She gives herself a black eye.
She needs like 50 sword bras.
Alrighty. Everyone, go to your ambience and turn it to 0. Or
Oh,
make it,
no.
make it low. 'Cause
Okay,
I'm not sure
done.
how loud it's gonna be.
Done.
Good.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
1.
Ambience.
I'm
I'm
waiting
putting
for my
it
speakers to
at
blast.
25.
Okay. I just tested. Change it to 30-ish. Well, change it to however it sounds good whenever you hear it. I don't want your ears to get blasted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't need them.
Thank you for
I'm try-
not fucking my ear holes.
Oh, okay.
Also, I just want to say it is a crime and definitely not my fault at all that I missed the wedding. I was screaming in chat. I turned in for 1 second just to see what is happening, and it is a wedding. I was on the way home, and I was just
Your
like, what
best
the fuck?
man moment was this.
I'm sorry.
All right, and so
Take it.
as you move to the northwest, eventually you find a break, kind of like a break in the earth, in which the wind that blows along the wastes and the sand that kind of coils and falls down in waves. There is a large gap. You can see that there are some signs of civilization as it has been carved out of the stone. Whatever it is an entrance to something. And I will now load this map. And this is a new series of maps I've been trying to use. I hope you guys enjoy them and that they don't lag you out.
Pretty.
They are animated. Oh,
So-
yeah.
Anime.
Ooh, I'm 99.
I just came from Anime
99.
Con. 99.
Nom, nom, nom.
It looks like a mammoth tusk. That looks so cool.
You already loaded it.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's crazy.
I live in
have
a
a-
data
My
center, you
hotel
guys.
internet.
I have a teaser of the popped
Oh,
out
shit.
image of the stream that I have in my top left corner.
I think my ping is literally like 6.
Wow, look at you, fancy pants.
Mm-hmm.
My ping is probably 600.
Just move to DC. Problem solved.
I've got a rock.
No.
No!
No, I enjoy not having freedom.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I enjoy not having freedom.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
I'm
I
in.
don't move to Freedom
I'm
Land.
concerned.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, that's fair. My counter response is
God.
My screen is completely black, but I can see the characters.
Loaded.
For me, it
completely-
loaded.
completely black.
Yeah.
And it's not lagging.
Damn.
I mean, like, all of us are floating in a sea of dark.
It might be a graphics issue. Fuck, I was worried about that.
Sorry for my spud of a computer.
But anyway, the rest of you guys see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe reload?
Oh, we'll just
Maybe.
play through it. I got another map coming up. Anyway, yeah. So as you arrive to here, you can see that there is a break in the. God, it's so cool, man. Look at the little wind. Sorry, I'm like, wow.
I see it on Twitch. It looks really great.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
a nerd.
Oh.
I really like this kind of stuff. Anyway, up ahead you can see that there is a break in the ground that leads further down into a small kind of like cliff valley. And then there is the markings of carved stone depicting an entrance into something.
Can I, like, fucking climb over here, get up here, and tuck my head under to see?
Where?
Like, climb up this way,
Yeah.
You
can do
know?
that.
and then come over here to the top, and then poke my head under.
You can move. Yeah, go ahead.
Zero just asked her,
Yeah!
Effie, will you scout?
Nodders, zoomers, roll stealth.
She'll hang out with the back line.
Doesn't
I
even
mean,
have to roll with advantage.
The back
I
line
feel like my
and Sano.
I feel like my natural skin follows the gray pattern on the wall pretty well. Points at
He
no
just
feature.
blends in.
Points at no feature that gives me advantage in rocky terrain.
All right. When you get to about that point and kind of dip over the edge, make me a perception check.
I made one while
Where did Effie
running
go?
up here.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want?
An 18's fine. So as you
Okay.
kind of dip over the side and take a look, a little peek-see doos, you see that this is definitely leading into a greater complex. The walls are carved down; they get smaller into an actual hallway. You can see that there are 2 braziers that are unlit just on the inside of the lip, indicating that at night those are most likely lit in order to allow easier guarding of the cavern. However, you can see that they are cold and haven't been lit and are covered in dust, so you get the feeling that it's been abandoned for a long time. However, you do feel digital energy in the air. Something is still active inside.
How far is it down from where Effie is to the bottom?
20 feet.
When do you start taking fall damage?
After 10 feet.
Okay.
It's 1d6.
Okay. Effie kind of looks. How far? Hold on. Getting my measuring tool. Okay. Does Syrah have her binoculars out?
Sure, if she would have been watching Effie.
Effie starts thieves canting. To Syrah. Doesn't look like anything outside. Must go in to make further investigations.
She'll transform Moto into a giant thumbs up.
And then Effie gets as low as she needs to be able to jump down without fall damage.
Okay.
And then she super ninja stealths forward.
She'll tell the rest of the group, settle in. We'll be here for a bit.
Oh, all right. And he starts making a fire.
She'll ask Dano, can you keep an eye out? I'll be focused on Effie.
Sure, I can. Then we'll probably take advantage of the rocky terrain and we'll like stand like closely to the edge here and take a look out.
Effie also activates her ring of invisibility.
Okay.
I wonder if it makes you invisible.
Why want?
That's actually the campaign. We find out she has the one ring.
Yeah.
It's me. The precious.
Ring all along.
Asked her to do the fire!
If you put that on a card, I heard it's
No.
millions worth.
It is mine. The precious.
Alright, let me
She
know when
comes
you're
out as what's that? Smeagol?
Effie is Schmeagol.
That's a Pokemon.
Let me know when you're loaded.
I'm at 99.
Nan.
I want to be ninja.
Waymaker.
I'm in.
I'm in.
It sounds like a BDSM
Ooh,
dungeon
the
in here.
ambience.
God
Really good.
damn.
This map though. Oh my
Doesn't it
god.
look great?
This looks so sick.
So good.
Oh my god, it's that guy
Wow.
from 90 Day Fiancé's room with all the cockroaches.
Alright. ahead, Effie.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Can we watch the new season of that tonight in community night?
Sure.
I miss it. I need it. Okay, I'm here with a sandwich and soup.
Go
I'm
ahead.
settling in for Effie's stealth adventure. Oh wow, we're very post-apocalyptic, aren't we, guys?
Mhm.
I want to be doing like perception checks and stuff.
Yep.
Do you
Yeah.
want to just tell me when it's relevant?
Go ahead and roll now. All right, so as you come around this corner, you can see that there is visible wear and tear to whatever this place is. There are broken pots. There are some skeletal corpses, markings along the wall. A battle happened here. How long ago, you can't really say.
Does this skeleton have anything of utilitarian value?
No.
She keeps going. Skirt, skirt!
Ew, bugs, ew.
Ugh. Wow, this guy's so unclean.
All right, when you get to about here, you can see that there is a fire. It is not this bright. It's kind of embers, but that means that someone has lit it some time ago.
And what is this?
That is just a pile of rocks with candles. It's nothing.
Wow, scented candles. Seems like a really upkept guy or women in here.
Okay,
I do a little
investigation check for
peek-see.
this room. In this room, you can see that there are several scrolls and tomes meticulously stacked and stored. You can also see that there are pieces of a convalescence kit that have been opened and seems to be being repaired. And there are other bits and pieces of unrecognized technology placed along the table and strewn about the area.
Can you give me like 2 to 3 titles of some poems that are on here?
So, they are written in a language. Let's see here. Flip switch isn't with you. You don't have access to that. I don't think you have any language decks. You do not recognize the titles on the tomes, as
Okay.
you cannot read them.
Right. She's illiterate, like
That's
Ira.
That's not what that means.
She moves on.
Eh,
Does it looks like there's anything this way?
You can see that there is a doorway leading somewhere.
She
Not
will
that
come
from
back
this
to the
one.
doorway.
In this room, you can see a series of old water basins that they are currently dried.
She walks this way.
This is a storage area. You can see that there are crates stacked on top of each other. There are also tarps, which are used as makeshift shelving.
Are these hammocks?
No, those are shelves.
Okay. She looks disappointed. No hammocks. And she goes back down this way towards where she saw the doorway.
Okay, as you get up to this one, you can see that it's kind of collapsed in, but there is a light coming from this one.
Okay, she comes to this one.
Right? Do you continue?
Yeah, does this anything?
That bears the symbology of an angel on it. You can see that the angel's iconography carved into the stone is depicting that one of great, actually angelic-looking wings, and in the middle, it is holding a tome across its chest.
She kind of makes a little sketchy do, which I don't think breaks invisibility. And she does it and then proceeds through the door.
Okay, this ambient you can turn to 0 because I couldn't turn it off.
Okay.
And it's going to give you a different vibe.
Gonna just be people moaning.
Okay. One moment, please. All right, Effie. As you move forward at this point, you come to the top of a staircase, and you overhear voices speaking. Loading you in. Let me know when you're loaded.
I'm getting there.
Well, I'm loaded.
Yes.
99 again.
Zeno joins me.
None. All that talk about freedom.
Oh, nah.
Okay. Everyone in?
I am now.
No,
No? Who said no?
I'm not.
Okay. Give you a little bit of time.
Me. Oh, now I am.
Okay. Everybody in now?
Yes.
All right. Effie, make me a perception check as you come kind of like up to the corner of the stairs here.
Got ya.
All right. So, two things, big things here. First, you hear voices. So you hunker down even though you are invisible in order to make sure you are unseen. And furthermore, you can see that this place is not quite so vibrant as it looks. It's kind of faded and there's dust everywhere. But this looks as if to have been a hideout at one point. Maybe even an inn or tavern. When you come to the crux of the stairs here, you can see two individuals seated at the bar, and they are currently speaking to one another. And you see these two characters. One on the left looks like this,
Oh yeah, so many abs. Yeah.
and the one on the right,
Whoa, look at
the
him.
one on the right looks like this.
Oh my god, it's clavicle.
Ah, damn.
Oh.
Is that Jesus?
All right, and as
I'm
you come
so
up,
glad that you used that word.
as you come up to the top of the stairs and kind of look on at them, you will hear them speaking to one another.
其實得啲很 headache 好就係啦。
这是什么？第是喏，高瑞西亚，我真喏，过那是。
即係啲咩都乜得佢做得啦，yes，可能好老的下嚟啲。
我说喏，高瑞西的木啦，过瑞西。
Okay, and what do you do at this point, Effie?
I'm assuming that I can't roll anything to understand what language they're talking.
They are probably speaking Bandian.
Sure. I do not speak that, so
Okay.
I am going to try and do some sort of like maybe insight check to maybe look at their body language, see
Sure.
what they're
Make an
Okay.
insight. As you do so, you can see that of the two of them, this one seems to be a bit wilder, and this one is calmer. They both seem to be discussing something serious. Their looks of concern is on their face. A couple of things that you notice now that you're closer. You will notice that the one on the left seems to be the same race as Soma, or at least has many of the same traits. The same ear style, tail, all of that. And to the right, you can see that this character has a glowing stone on his forehead.
and knowing from the research or the storylining that Syrah gave to the group,
Yep.
she'd probably recognize that this person is probably a native.
Yes, that is a native human of Band. Specifically, it seems that he has a opal as his gem.
You would know
Okay.
what that is too. I have to go
Yeah.
find it though.
Yeah. Effie is gonna slowly make her way behind this gentleman.
All right, as you get closer, the two of you continue.
あ、けど彼、いやはいいで。
Good is me. Ora todo. Misna mulu. Misna.
もうか、これから、ウテレ、オーガス。
Moses? Kora Moses. No.
バリス。
All right,
ゴーサス。
all right. As they go back and forth, what do you do, Effie?
Effie is going to place a hand over the gentleman's mouth and deactivate her ring of invisibility.
Okay.
I'm going to, like, flip off my freaking stool and stand on this one and draw both swords.
Okay. Effie will place a hand over this one's mouth, will
Not
unactivate
the
her
this.
invisibility, and this character will pull out his weapons, and this character will...
I will hold my hand up to Mulu and not say anything. Just I will be calm.
Okay.
Hey, you're from Storvex, yeah?
The only word you will recognize out of that is the name of your homeworld.
Storvex. Guess who?
Storvex.
Guess who? Tikanis?
Storvex, Soma?
As you,
So,
you will switch to Storvexen, and start to speak to Effie. Effie, you will notice that he does not seem to recognize the name Soma.
She takes out her notepad, slowly moving her hand from the gentleman in front of her, and she draws a very, very rudimentary version of Soma, and puts it over, shows it.
I'm looking.
It's very bad.
What
Is
the
this
hell?
is this like a threat? Are you threatening me?
This, like, you have no idea what is going on with this lady.
Super eyebrow raise all the way to the heavens. My ears are wiggling.
Do they look like they have convalescence kits?
Yes.
Effie holds up her wrist, her convalescence keyboard, and she points to the jack and gestures over towards yours.
I am going to look over at my friend and make eye contact, questioningly.
You will look to Mulu. After we'll hear a Gusen Mulu, but you'll hear check in Mulu.
I will sheathe both my swords and then approach very, very cautiously.
Effie will slowly, with both of her hands kind of unweaponed, jack into this man.
All right. As you connect convalescence kits, this process is pretty simplistic. You'll start going through the different language settings and see what his are set to. You are unfortunately able to find a common language that the two of you can speak, or at least that is registered to your device. So you will have to speak through the convalescence kit, which essentially is just text.
Okay. Her first message to this man is, "Greetings. My name is Effie. I come from a ship called the Astral Harpy by way of Calcatesh / Conflux. We are here because we found a distress message, and I'm sorry to sneak up on you. I just wanted to make sure that this was not a trap."
All right, so what you got out of that was, "Greetings, Effie. Captain, Astral Harpy. Hello. No trap, maybe. Hand.
I will nod, glance over at Tavares, and then return a message. You have a strange way of making yourself known, No Tails. What do you want?
And what you receive, Effie, is my name Yaef, No Tails. What want you have?
She looks at him, notices the tail, and has a puzzled look. But responds, saw message, needed help, here to investigate.
What you get, Mulu, is heard call for help. Am here.
I'm gonna glance over at Tavares and, in the language that we speak to each other, say, I think she got our distress beacon and wants to help.
She is not from here, Mulu. It is unlikely she could be alone. You asked if she is alone.
Oh, good plan. I will respond. How many with you?
You receive. How many have you?
She looks down at her womb.
Okay.
I
Is she
follow
with
her
child?
eyes.
You know, how do
She
you even look at your womb? You have giant tits.
She looms. She bends in half. Do you see her acrobatics?
I was like, do you like pull them to either side and then just look down?
She folds in half.
Havaris,
Havaris.
I am afraid that she is. I am afraid that she is a cannibal.
Havaris and Mulu. She bows before you.
Havaris is confused and worried.
She leans back up, looks back at this man.
Goodness.
There are 5 of us in total, plus about 20 animals of different types.
You receive 25 animals have.
I respond, are the animals helpful?
Help the animals.
You see her hold up her hand and like twist it back and forth, like
Call friends. We meet.
Okay, no traps? Question mark.
Trap no have.
We can turn them off, right? Varys, we could turn off the traps.
We can turn off the traps. It is, in fact, they may not know their advantage over us, but we will be diplomatic, right? Tell them this.
I will respond. We will try to be diplomatic. Traps disable.
Diplomatic
Okay.
trap.
Don't tell them we don't have trap, Mulu. Do not tell them.
I'm telling them we are turning them all off. All of them. So many traps that we have.
This is good, and we have more men. But we don't, Mulu. You know this to be true.
Yes, I
No,
know.
Mulu.
We are, unfortunately, severely undermanned. I will send to Effie. We will also ask our many men to stand down.
Many men stand down.
She looks and her eyebrows raise at the word men and many in the same sentence. Well, we'll maybe leave some of our animals outside.
Yeah, you get that.
I will nod because that communication is good.
Diplomatic trap? Question mark.
We turn off.
You get that.
Good. We have diplomat who isn't me.
You also get that.
Good.
Nice caveman utterances.
Good.
Alright.
I will be back
We have.
with people and animals.
Done,
And
Mulu.
she Go ahead.
Is it?
And she again folds herself in half, but with a different purpose, and leaves to go get everyone else.
Ah, good. The actual bow, not the womb inspection bow, of course. All right, and
Which is very common amongst women.
yes,
Mhm,
of course.
mhm.
Yep.
And so
Mhm.
you return to your party, and that's roll call.
Nice.
Oh,
GG.
what a
Ooh.
session
What a
today.
cliffhanger.
So
You found us.
as you may have noticed, Waymaker and Books will be joining the Edge of Twilight, and they'll have
Hello.
all their talkies and all their proper introductions done for the next session. Took us a while to get to them.
Big
All right.
claps.
How
Happy to be
close
here.
we came to not coming to the Northwest.
It would have been funny. You just left. You just went to. It would have been very funny. We would be dead. Maybe.
We will be dead.
Yeah.
I've never seen Arcadum push us so hard in one direction.
I know.
Well,
Listen, sometimes
I-
for the
I-
good of the story, you gotta.
Look, man, I had to do something there to get them in there, but I mean, I also had other plans too, in case you guys actually went there first. So it's fine. I just
He
wanted to
also
keep
wanted-
them as soon as possible. That's all.
He also wanted to show off the cool maps.
These
True,
maps are
true.
sick.
Yeah.
Maps
Yeah,
are
they're
sick.
really cool.
It's really
They're
good. It's
sick.
a really good map.
And I
Maybe
like
we just set
the
up
like
residents in the cave.
dungeon-esque like design of the other
Yeah.
map.
Let's just play house now.
Yeah, we'll just live here in the cave and we'll
Yep.
breed.
Oh, daddy. I will be daddy.
We gotta get those womb inspections
Who will
going.
be daddy?
Who will
Okay,
be
so
mama?
here we go. This is Luca being in charge of the wedding.
Oh, hang on, I
wait,
feel
I'm not
the
looking at
twitch.
the stream. I have to open. Yeah, I'm not looking.
I'm
I hope
clicking.
I did a good job, or tried to.
This is
You did an excellent
You did
job.
great.
You did
This is great.
you did the best
Oh.
job a clown
This
could
was
do.
the wedding? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, this is the wedding.
Yeah.
I think I did the best job at the wedding.
That's true.
Oh,
MVP.
the
I could've-
flowers.
I could have been best man. Best gnome. I'm sad.
Sorry, dude.
Consummate? What's
Nah.
that? I said consummate. These consummate.
With no majesty if it bit you in the face.
All right, here's an accurate artist.
Door!
Here's an accurate artist rendition of the wedding.
I'm here,
I
lol.
love it.
Had several horses here.
Beautiful.
Cute boobies.
I love how Luca has horns. What the?
Look at your clown nose.
I love how
poop
angry.
tentacles.
I love how angry freaking Codenfield looks. Look at those eyebrows.
He's
What?
so angry about this.
Good session, guys.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you are an opal, right? Books, not a topaz.
I think we were still deciding on that, but
Okay,
we'll
that's
get
fine.
the
That's
we'll get
fine.
the fine details and we'll iron it out.
That's
On
okay.
the fence.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, good game, everybody. Good times, good sesh. Thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. All that good stuff. Thanks for all the follows, all the likes, comments on the YouTube side, and for the subscriptions on the Twitch side. Thanks, you guys. I will see all of you
Thanks.
in like an hour and a half for the Dark Sermon.
Oh, it's so
Oh.
dark.
Ooh.
Bye,
It's so
everybody.
sermon-y.
Bye, Seaman.